Alright, so hello everyone. My name is Nick. I'm the DM of our Shattered Kingdoms campaign here. And today we're going to be doing something a little different since about half of our normal players, thereabouts, couldn't make it today. We're going to be doing a one-shot that's still in the same world and is somewhat related to the story. So why don't I have everyone introduce themselves and we'll dive right in. So why don't we start with, if I can pull up the window. Josh, why don't you introduce your character first?
Do you want a description or just me basically saying class and stuff?
Description. Describe him as much as you want. He's probably not going to survive the session. Sorry.
Alright. So as he steps into the room, Equindarius lets out a sigh. He is obviously a high elf, and his robes and book seem to indicate that he is a wizard. His robe seems to be more of the scientific variety more than anything else. And he seems to have an aura of death about him.
Well, that's a good way of describing your necromancer character there.
Yes.
Alright, so then that's Josh's character. Y'all remember him from the main campaign. And Lance, why don't you introduce your character real quick?
Okay.
As you are introducing your character, I'm just going to be ritually casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
Okay. In the corner of the same room, uh, and my character Azrael, is just starting to actually wake up and just is in a half hour and just waking up and just looking around the room, just wondering where the heck he is. The last thing he remembers is going to the local tavern after a hard day of work with him, and his eyes go is yellow and his yellow and pale blue eyes just become wide, and his dashing platinum hair is just swirling around in panic, and magic is just and just like the feeling of magic is just sprouting wildly.
Alright, Josh, you detect the magic coming off off of Lance's character. Since
He,
you were, if you were serious about casting the ritual detect magic.
he scoffs slightly.
Alright, so that's Lance's character. And then why don't we have the newbie introduce himself next? Austin, why don't you introduce yourself?
Call him a newbie at your
do
own
you-
peril.
Well, newbie
I'll
to
do
this
you
campaign.
twice over.
Like,
Hello,
new to
everybody.
this
My name-
campaign, because this is his first time playing in this campaign. It's not his first time playing D&D or anything. But
I know.
Of course, I'll do you three better. Good eve, everybody. My name is Austin, though everyone calls me Ace, or just that random guy. Tonight I will be playing, as we're doing cinematic intros. This large figure awakens, standing up to his full height of 7'6", his one red eye sparking to life, the other either supposedly gone or at least hidden by the eye patch upon his face. A thick beard trails down his jawline and his hair tied back in black dreads. Rocknar, Rune Carver, the Eldritch Knight, though one wouldn't really call him a knight because his sword is rusty, his shield is a broken captain's wheel with a skull embedded in it. And his preferred weapon are the two fists attached to his very muscular arms. To give you a little bit about myself, the player, I have been playing Dungeons and Dragons for a good couple years now. I'm a DM of a pickup group of my own, and you can find me not on YouTube anywhere specifically, but through the hands of other people.
Okay, so good intro. Sorry, I was adding some things to the initiative order. I'm debating on whether or not I should add everything to get it on there, or wait until they come up.
I'd wait till they come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait until they come up.
All right. So then, Nick
We encounter
Jr. Oh,
We
sorry.
encounter 3 goblins in the hallway. Pops up. There's a Trask in the tornado.
Uh, well, I can guarantee you there's at least one of those things in
Goblins.
this. Yeah. There is quite a few goblins, actually. Alright, Nick Jr., why don't you introduce your character here? I will, always forget your character names here, so apologies in advance.
Alright. I'm Nick Jr., and I will be playing Zeke Clawthorn. Adventure of the seas and skies, an elf who follows the ways of the land and sea. A lover of freedom, and a junkie for adventure.
So then maybe you're actually willing to do this, instead of, being captured or anything. Just, going on this, just, for the adventure. Whereas everyone else is like, yeah, we're making you do this, I imagine. But now that we've gotten character intros out of the way, I just want to establish you're not necessarily in this hallway that I have you in currently. When you all when you come to and kind of realize where you are in a poorly furnished room that looks like it was originally intended for storage rather than for housing people. You are in there with several different people, and a pirate comes in and selects you four to come with him, and leads you to a man kind of a bit more finely dressed than, say, some of the other people you've seen so far here. He does have a brand on his forehead that marks him as a slave. And he walks up to you guys and says, hello. My name is Wayne. I trust that you found the accommodations we've arranged for you adequate.
Why the hell are we here? I don't even remember how I even got here.
You specifically, I believe one of our pirate groups found you passed out drunk at an inn when we raided your hometown, I imagine. Everyone else put up a fight. From what I hear, you're the only person they took back. I hope you didn't have any family there. But
I was in the city. The big old city.
well, I don't know. At the very least, a lot of people died. They don't tell me they don't tell me everything, okay? And besides, pirates always exaggerate. That's the first thing you learn in this line of business. But to answer your question, you are all prisoners with jobs here on the flagship of the Pirate King Cloudwalker. And you have been blessed with a opportunity of sorts. Something
By
that,
by a blessing, you mean an interruption to my research.
yes, call it what you will, but if everything goes well, you won't have to deal with this interruption for very long. As
It's a temporary in the scheme of forever, but it is an annoyance nonetheless.
yes, well, as I was saying, the Cloudwalker is offering freedom to some select prisoners with jobs if they were to just perform a simple task for him. You see, we're going to be hosting this event of sorts for some adventurers that are looking to come here to compete for a finger of Captain Dew. Big trophy, prize, something way above any of our pay grades, especially yours. But,
Temporary indulgences.
yeah. But, you four have been selected for this opportunity to help us test out the maze that Cloudwalker has prepared for these adventurers to test out if they're ready to take the finger of Captain Dew. It's just a simple task. Just go in, come out, and we let you on your way. You'll be free men. Simple as that. And as he says that, you see some pirates like wheel out like this cart that is full of like dead bodies and severed body parts. And Wayne just kind of glances over at it and he's like, "Yeah, just do better than they did, and you'll be fine." And he just like gives you a thumb up, like two thumbs up, and gestures for you to follow him.
My research has been
Let's see.
interrupted on the basis of some high up nobody playing a game.
Don't let Cloudwalker hear you say that. I mean, he's in high spirits since he heard that Scully McGravedigger might be attending his little tournament.
In the
But
scheme
Wait,
of forever, he is a nobody.
wait,
You-
Scully McGravedigger? The Scully McGravedigger?
yes, the Scully McGravedigger. If you don't mind, I don't know what your name is, but I've heard enough about Scully McGravedigger as Cloudwalker has been basically fangirling about that possibility since he found out. And I have heard Scully McGravedigger's name hundreds of times at this point. And you know what? Just follow me. Just follow me. And he leads you to an office, kind of like what looks like the entryway to an office. And you just hear kind of like girlish squealing. And it's like, "I can't believe Scully McGravedigger is actually coming! I can't believe it! I can't believe it!" And it's like stuff like that for about a minute before Wayne's like, "Yeah, I've had to deal with that the past 5 days. So,
My
please."
condolences, though I cannot say that it's unjustified.
So please refrain from mentioning that person, if possible. I understand that he is famous, and that he's kind of a hero of sorts to our good old Cloudwalker. But we have more important things. You have a maze to run. I have a ship to manage on behalf of Cloudwalker.
Important things.
Hey, I mean, he literally abducted me from my work for the sole purpose of doing this. There's like 10,000 people on this ship, all of who need to be fed, clothed, and taken care of, which falls upon me. So I don't know about you, but I think managing a ship of 10,000 people, that's a little bit important.
In the scheme of forever, you are nothing. You are but dust in the universe.
In the scheme of forever, you're
Someone's
creepy. But
Hey,
uh,
well, either way, you and me respect there, lad.
well, I don't know if you'll be around long enough for me to earn your respect. But come on, I mean, you'll probably get through the maze no problem, and you'll be on your way. Come on, let's go. It's a simple task. You guys look like hardy adventuring types, right? Should be no problem.
I
I'm more of a informant, really. Along with
Informant for who?
an organization, along with a former apprentice to a pretty powerful wizard, I could say.
Now, when you say an organization, do you just mean like some random organization? Or do you mean the organization? And
No
Wayne just looks
comment.
at you intently.
No comment.
I'm going to say just a random one, because an actual organization member wouldn't be that open about it. Well, we're almost there. Any last words? Before you enter the maze?
Better be worth the summons.
Well, we shall see. Just proceed down that hallway. One of our captains will be there to meet you. They're guarding the door along with their crew. Just guarding the door to the maze. Make sure no one tries to cheat. And also, there will be doorways to leave the maze to escape if you feel it necessary. Just bear in mind, if you do leave the maze, you may still be alive, but you forfeit. So, back to
And
being
what
a
does...
prisoner with job.
so we gotta get through the entire thing, eh?
Yes, and if you get that far, don't wake up Mr. Mittens.
Mr. Mittens.
Oh, it's just a pet, Cloudwalker's favorite pet. It shouldn't be a problem for adventurers like you. Bye.
What
And then
does this Mr. Mittens look like?
he Wayne closes the door on you, and you are now in the hallway that you're starting out at here. And you
You're
see
not answering a man's question. You've got to answer a man's questions before he's done. Oh, let's get to it, men.
Okay.
Let's...
Hold on. Okay.
Hey.
Before we
No
actually
two
go in,
ways about it.
before we actually go in, does anybody have chalk?
Let me see. I'll get through my bag to see if I've got anything.
Let me check.
Because right now I actually have a spell prepared that could actually help us.
As you guys are
if everything goes down south.
talking
I don't have...
to yourselves in the hallway, one of the pirates is going to open the door and start gesturing you forward.
Yeah, wait till we're alone.
All right.
Come on. Through the door here.
All right.
Out of curiosity, how tall is this door?
About 10 feet high.
Okay, I don't have to crouch. That's good.
It is fairly large. Let me reveal the whole room here.
My, you certainly are a brave little specimen, staying inside this dungeon.
Well,
You
he also has a lot of buddies in the form of his captain and several other pirates guarding this room. Well, yes, I mean my buddies and the captain there. The kind of having that many people alongside you tends to make a person brave. But you were saying?
My mistake. From the looks of y'all, you look like the kind of people that have people fight for you. Or rather, you
The
try to intimidate people into giving up beforehand.
the pirate walks back, and then the captain, who is a very scantily clad female who just has no armor on whatsoever, walks up to you all. It's like, so you're the next batch?
That's what we've been told.
Hmm. Well, I give you 20 seconds. Actually, no, I'll give you 20 minutes. That's how long you're gonna last.
You certainly are super brave sitting in here for your battalion.
That's just so we don't have the monsters running through the ship.
Again, you certainly are brave sitting here on your ass.
Hey, this is for the adventurers to get their finger or something. I'm just here because Cloudwalker is offering me hundreds of gold pieces for me and my men to sit on my ass and make sure you guys don't try and pull a runner.
Well, at least you're good at that. Sitting on your ass, that is.
You do realize that I could be well within my rights to order my men to kill you and just end this little thing here. Save us that 20 minutes of waiting for you.
You
Hey,
see,
hey, we just met the guy. He doesn't speak for us.
All right. Well,
it doesn't matter. You're
is your detect magic?
insignificant in this.
Is your detect magic still up, by the way?
Most likely, yes. It hasn't been.
So you
It
do
hasn't been 10.
actually. It has not been 10 minutes, probably not. But you do. You detect magic. Through a doorway. That's to your north there.
Mm.
Let me see if I can reveal this without revealing the. Yeah, see, there's a little doorway there that I can't reveal the whole square of without revealing what's there. Actually, no, move that there. Now I can reveal the whole square. But you do
It's.
know that there's magic beyond the door there.
He lets out a sigh and says, "Oh well, it's not worth getting into an insignificant fight with insignificant people. Anyway,
Well, for that comment, we'll make sure that no one attends your funeral. Alright, Johnny, open the door." And then with the pirate that's by the door, just kind of shakes a little bit as they start to open the door here. And as they open the door, you see you hear several gunshots ring out. Every single one of them hitting this poor pirate. And into the room runs oh, shit. And of course I end up dragging the map instead of the figures. Into the room storm in 5 undead dual-wielding rifles. Roll for initiative here for me as soon as I get the turn order up again.
Okay, not too bad of a roll.
Alright, so I just need 2 rolls, I think, 'cause of the captain and the undead. Okay, so the undead have 19.
Okay. Imagine this.
And wow, okay, so then we'll do 11 for her. Okay, is everyone rolled?
Yep.
Alright, so then I will do descending order. So, Ragnar Runecarver, you see these 5 undead gun down this pirate and start charging in, guns blazing, and they both, all of them also have 2 swords on their back that they have for melee weapons.
Better fight then.
Yep.
Time to close distance. And I'm going to go in for 2 unarmed strikes against this skeleton right in front of me.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Nat 20 to hit.
At 20 to hit. Okay.
Nice.
Now roll the next one.
Nat
2
20 to
20s.
hit.
Okay. So that's basically like 4 hits.
Ah, you guys do double dice. Got it.
Alright. So roll for damage.
Yeah, for all your damage.
Rolling damage. 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, what weapon are you using?
My unarmed strikes, and as an unarmed fighting style fighter who doesn't have his shield equipped, or weapon on the other hand, my swings are D8.
Alright, so you just like punch this skeleton and just like almost like knock one of its arms off. And you kind of give it an uppercut that kind of sends its head flying a bit before it drops back down onto its neck. And it looks very worse for wear, like it's about to fall apart.
And for my bonus action, I hate to burn this so early. I am going to... You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Going to not burn that, and instead use my bonus action to use my Tavern Brawler feature to make a grappling strike against this skeleton in front of me.
Okay. Just roll the hit.
16.
Okay. 16 will hit.
Alright. Skeleton is now grappled. Because this is a contested grapple check, actually. Tavern Brawler, bonus action grapple.
So then I have to roll.
Yep, you gotta roll.
7.
Skelly Boy is
And
now
very
grappled
much
in the arms.
grappled.
Yep. Skelly Boy.
And now you've got a skeleton as a living shield.
Yep, so you got that.
Better.
Yeah, let me see if there's a better symbol for that. So the skeleton is grappled. Is there anything else that you are going to do on your turn here?
I'm going to pass the turn off.
Okay, so then it is the undead slaves' turns. And the 3 that are not in like your area of control or whatever the term is, they're gonna move towards the pirates, and they're gonna fire at them. So just so 6 rifles kind of level and just fire in the general direction of the pirates. Let's see here. So that is a whopping 3 hits. Alright. So
And 1 crit fail.
Yep. I will resolve that crit fail after I resolve the hits. So this first pirate over here takes 3 shots. Two to the shoulder, 1 to the chest. They kind of bounce off what little armor he's wearing, and just kind of grazes him, and he just looks a little pissed at this whole situation. The two undead that are by Ragnar are going to draw their swords and make melee attacks on him with their swords.
Sounds good. One's grappled.
Let's see here. And how do I resolve grappling? They have disadvantage?
Yep.
Yep.
Disadvantage on the grappled creature, and it may attempt to
Alright,
break
so let
free
me
at the end of its turn.
re-roll this then. So I need to do the grapple one first. So it'll be... Oh, well I guess I can just use that for the grappled one. So... Oh, let's see. 14 and 11. Okay. Does 14 hit?
You need to beat 16. Meets it or beats it on 16.
Okay, so then the one that you have grappled just kind of flails at you and misses completely. And the other one... misses as well. Alright, Clothorn, it is your go.
Alright. I'm gonna move on up to right here. Pull out my rapier and start hacking away at this skeleton.
The one that's grappled?
The weakened one.
Okay.
Not the other one.
Yep. Okay, roll to hit.
Alright. Does a 25 hit?
Yes, a 25 hits. They have very low AC. Just as an FYI.
Okay, 11 points of damage.
Okay, 11 points of damage. And do you have one attack or just one?
I have 2 attacks.
Alright, so that's 11 damage for that one. Alright, you gonna attack it again? It looks
Attack
like it's
again. Does a
literally...
15 hit?
Yes, 15 hits. Like, this skeleton is literally looking like it's about to crumble to dust. It's just barely able to hold its swords from that last hit there. One more hit ought to do it.
8 damage.
That'll do it. How do you want to kill it?
I'd like to hit it up the head, knock the head off, and then stab it through and smack the other one next to it.
Oh, okay, so you're trying to, like...
Come on!
Alright, so you cut its head off, and the head goes flying into the one next to it, and the body of the skeleton just disintegrates into dust as it is now dead. Its companion is completely unfazed, however. Being undead, it is solely focused on what its master is commanding it to do. And is that it for your turn, Zeke?
That is the end of my turn, and it's Zeke.
Zeke. Okay, sorry, Zeke. Alright,
so it's Zeke Clawthorn.
And Azrael? Is that how you say it? Azrael?
I think it is.
Alright, so Azrael, it is your go.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. He is actually going to cast Magic Missile on this guy, on this undead right here.
Okay. And I believe Magic Missile can't miss. Isn't that correct? If I remember correctly.
I'm talking.
Yeah, Magic Missile automatically hits.
Alright, roll for damage.
Okay, so it's
So, how many missiles are you firing?
going to fire all three. It's 1d.
All three on the one?
Yep, I'm just checking what magic
And
miss.
that would be 3d4 plus your spell, yeah, plus your count, no, your spell, no, your spell damage modifier times 3.
Yeah. Well, you're, I don't think you'd be able to
No,
kill
it
one of
is
these in one go.
1d4 plus 1 per dart. And a first level cast gives you 3 darts.
And since my character uses charisma and I have a +3 to charisma, it'll be +3 damage.
Yes.
I,
3 damage for
it should be
each of those
1d4
attacks.
plus 3.
Yeah, it was 1d4 plus 3 for each of those 3 missiles.
Seven, 5, 5.
So 17.
17 force damage.
Alright, so you deal 17 damage to the skeleton. Your magic missiles just kind of like hit it. It just barely reacts to it, although it does start to move a little sluggishly after being hit by that. Is there anything else that you do on your turn, Azrael?
I think that's all I could do.
Alright, so then it is the pirate captain's turn. And she is going to run up to the undead here and swing at it with her sword and make her attacks here. Let's see here. So all 3 of those hit. And it is just a sword, so that will be 37 damage. And she just like raises her sword and cuts the skeleton in two from head to like vertically. So it just kind of like splits into two as it disintegrates. And this skeleton is dead. And then it is the rest of the pirates. So there is 6, 9, 12. 12 of them. They're going to return fire on the undead. Are 12, 20, plus 5. Let's see here. So that is 8 hits. Oh, no, not 8 hits. That'd be 10 hits. Okay. So slash R 10d10 plus 10. They fire a volley from their flintlock pistols, and the first 2 undead here go down in a hail of gunfire. And Darius, it is your go. There is currently only 1 undead left to deal with.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on it.
And what does that do?
Toll the Dead. Can it please make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Okay.
And isn't that with disadvantage because it's undead?
It fails.
I don't think it's at disadvantage because
Either
that's
way,
something
it
else.
rolled a 4, it fails.
Alright.
So what happens?
It takes 10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage. I also like to say there is.
It's only not. That's not a D12 though.
Yes, it is because it's missing. It's missing hit
It's not
points.
missing HP.
Oh, it's not. In
So
that case, my
it's
mistake.
not.
In that case, my mistake. Let me re-roll.
Okay. Oh, and by the way,
7 damage.
All right, so -7. All right, so since your character is a necromancer, I don't know how the exact mechanics behind that, but there is like one corpse from one of the pirates that you could use.
Noted. And there's probably some skeleton bodies lying around as well.
The skeleton bodies actually disintegrated once they die. They're basically just dust on the floor now. So unfortunately, they cannot be used for your necromantic purposes. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
I shall stay here.
Okay. And in that case, you hear, before we start at the top of the initiative order, you guys hear the sound of stomping feet, like running feet down a hallway, and through the doorway that the undead came through comes like a horde of screaming goblins who've noticed that the door out has been opened. And not all of them are actually within range to attack yet, since they used their movement to get where they are. They are going to get a surprise round since they kind of ran in the middle of this fight here. And so one is going to attack Rocknar, and the other one's going to attack Clawthorn here. Alright, 5, 7. Neither of them hit.
Nope.
One of them's going to go for the
Very much no.
pirate captain. Then nope. So let's roll for their initiative. They have 4, so they're going last. None of them are going to survive to make an attack. I'm calling it now. All right, so
But they already made. Some of them already made an attack.
they're not going to survive to make another attack. Sorry. All right, Rock. It is your go.
Gobos in the arena yesterday, Gobos with pirates today. What's next? Going to go ahead and do 2 unarmed strikes against the goblin in front of me.
Okay. Roll to hit. That'll hit.
And going for the second one as well, even though this might be overkill.
Based off of how much damage you did to the undead, probably.
29 and 17.
Okay, yep, both of those will hit. AC is slightly higher than the undead, but it's still pretty damn low.
Aye, regular Gobos. Aye, cap 'em. That's 20 points of bludgeoning.
How do you want to kill it?
Going to go in for a gut buster with my right and a hook from the left.
Alright, so you, like, punch it into the stomach, and you hear ribs crack as your hand just completely goes through the goblin, and then your hook just, like snaps its neck as it hits the goblin's face. And it just kind of falls off to the side, dead. Necromancer, there is now a goblin corpse as well.
Making
You can keep the bodies on the field, you know.
Alright, well, I'm just going to move them out of the way.
Making a bonus action grapple against the Gobbo in front of the floaty fella.
I'm just gonna mark on the map where there's a body.
Okay. And I'm just moving the actual bodies here, and this will just be like your necromancer pool of bodies, I guess. Alright, sorry. Alright, so...
Looks like we need a meat wagon.
Yep. Alright, so you're making a
Bonus
Grapple.
action grapple against the gobbo in
Alright.
front of the floaty fella.
And then this is a opposed.
Contested strength.
Okay.
Athletics. 21 versus
13.
13. Gobbo is grapple.
Yep, the goblin is grappled. Their strength is pretty shit. Is there anything else you're doing, Rocknar?
Passing the turn.
Okay. So then it is the undead's turn. It is going to turn around and fire at the goblins. Actually. And that is one hit. 4 damage. It's going to do 4 damage to the goblin that is currently grappled. And that is its turn. Clawthorn, it is your go.
Alright. I'm going to stab the gobbo in front of me.
Okay, roll to hit. That'll hit.
17.
Remember, advantage from grapple.
Yep, roll for advantage
right.
just to see if you get a nat 20.
Nope. No
That's
crits.
one hit so far. Okay. How much damage can you conceivably do? Oh, 8.
I deal 8.
Alright, so you
Good attack.
really hurt this goblin. It is still standing. As you get a better look at these goblins...
20.
Alright, yeah, you're probably going to kill it this round. But as you look at these goblins, they look kind of feral, crazed, and look like they haven't really eaten in, like, weeks. Or, days, actually. They're a bunch of hungry goblins, basically.
14.
Alright, 14. How do you want to kill it?
I just stabbing it a couple times with the rapier and with the and with a little bit of a little cord on the root on my side.
Yeah, you stab it a few times. One time when you stab it, it tries to pull itself up your rapier so it can try and bite you, but it doesn't have the strength to actually do that. So it just is really kind of pathetic, and then it kind of just falls forward, and the top bit of it is kind of slashed through with your rapier, and it falls over forward, dead. And Necromancer, there's another dead gobbo.
I'm aware.
Alright, anything else on your turn, Clawthorn?
No, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. So Azrael.
Azrael is going to actually cast Ice Storm.
Okay.
But-
That sounds like a good spell to use in this situation.
Yeah. But is it possible to get a quick dust and droplets of water? Or is there just dust?
If you need something to cast a spell, I'll say that you can get it. Like,
Okay.
I
So-
mean, if it's just dust and water, yes. Like, there's dust from the skeletons, and there's water because, well, this is an airship. It's currently grounded, so it's in the water, and it tends to have leaks in a few places.
So,
yes.
This is actually perfect actually spell to actually
perfect
use.
environment for your spell there.
He's going to, yeah, so again, Ice Storm. Do you want me to explain what it does?
Yep.
Okay. A hail of rock hard ice pounds through the ground in a 20-foot radius. 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must take a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed
Oh
save.
god. Alright.
Half as much damage on a successful one.
Alright. So they need to make what kind of save here again?
Dex save.
Ah, shit.
And
Oh,
it's
I
going
guess that's one of the things that they're good at.
you see where I'm pointing it at?
Yes, I do. So it's
It's
goblins and the undead.
yep, it's going to hit both of them.
Alright,
And
so goblins.
All 7 of them.
Okay, so the goblins does a 9 succeed?
a 9 does not succeed.
10.
Okay, before we go, it's basically it has to be like my my charisma, right?
Your charisma
Which
save, yes.
which is a 17.
Okay, so then there is only 3 of them that succeed that, and the undead does not. So three back goblins are going to succeed, and that's it. So roll for damage.
Okay, so
But doesn't it still do half damage to those that do succeed?
yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so they take 7 bludgeoning damage.
That is actually quite a lot for these goblins. Like shards of ice are poking out of their skin after the spell is cast. All of them.
Well, he's not done yet.
And
Okay, well I'm doing that 7 damage.
and 9 cold damage. Half of
Okay, 9.
Yeah.
All right,
A total of
yeah.
16 damage.
16, 8 to those the 8 to those that succeeded.
8 to those that succeeded. So then let's do 1 and minus. Alright, these goblins are in a very, very poor state. They have very few hit points left. Okay, so we need to set that to that. And that to that.
And the skeleton also took that damage.
Yeah, I'm still dealing with the goblins. And so then, so that'd be 16. Alright, so all of your enemies here are looking very much like kind of dead. Like they're, well, the undead is dead. The goblins look like dead goblins walking. Is there anything else that you do on your turn?
Nope, that's playing. I forgot what my I
Yeah.
actually need to check my
Alright, well if that is it for your turn,
No, I'm checking if I actually have
okay.
bonus action. Nope, I don't have a bonus action.
Okay. So then it'll be the pirate captain's turn.
Wait, is the undead dead? Like dead?
No, not yet. The pirate captain is going to take out what is basically like a bomb and just kind of like underhand toss it into the horde of goblins here. And 60, 20.
Wait, is that even that a good idea? Because it is a bomb. And we're
It
on
is.
ship.
Think like literally like a hand grenade is what is being like tossed into this group of goblins. It's not like a huge
Hand
bomb.
grenades have a pretty big radius.
That's a radius.
Well, let's see here.
But it could sink us.
So the bomb does like kind of dent the wood in the floor and sends shards of wood flying through the air. It also sends bits of goblin through the air as the bomb kills the 4 up front. and the pirates are going to shoot at the undead. Nick, could you mark the goblins as dead there for me real quick while I roll for the pirates here?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, 12d20 plus 5. Let's see, against the undead, so that is 2 misses, 10 hits. So then we just need 10d20. They fire one last volley, and they are going to completely cut down this undead. They aren't bothering really with the goblins, as they don't really see them as a threat. So the goblins, despite my prediction, have survived long enough to try and make another attack. Oh no, actually no, it'll be Darius.
You
Sorry,
completely
Darius.
missed my turn.
Yep, it is
Alright.
your turn.
It is fine because I'm just going to use my turn to cast Mage Armor on myself. So my AC is now 15 instead of this regular, and that will. I'm going to step back 5 feet, and that is going to be my turn.
Alright, so the goblins are going to just kind of like running leap at Ragnar and Clawthorn. 14 doesn't hit, I imagine, on Rockthorn. Or
Nope.
Ragnar.
Not on Ragnar.
Does 23 hit Clawthorn?
Let's see if it will. Yeah, as it approaches. Well, you are weak! You are weak, baby thing! As I do cutting words.
And does that trigger before it deals damage or after?
Cutting words reduces its potential to
Alright.
to hit.
Alright, go ahead.
So I spend Bardic Inspiration, and it shall lose 6 to that total, making it miss.
Alright, so the goblin, thoroughly insulted by that, like, runs, leaps at you, and just, like, completely misses and just slides along the floor. Ragnar was just able to just kind of, like, slap it out of the way. Like, just a stupid little goblin. And with that, it is Ragnar's go. One hit each should kill these guys.
Yeah, let's see if I hit the hit. First one, 15.
That'll hit.
Let's go for damage before we do anything here. That's 7 points of bludgeoning.
It'll kill it. Oh.
It's on the floor. I'm stomping it like Isaac Clarke does to boxes.
I thought you were going to go with necromorphs.
And
That'll hit. Yeah.
this time, crushing the skull underneath my boot.
Alright, so that is a bunch of dead goblins. And the area is now clear, and you guys are out of initiative for now. The pirate captain's like, get in there so we can close the damn door.
You certainly are useless, and I'm going to at 4th level
Yeah.
cast animate dead
Okay.
on the pile of goblins, which I'm guessing are probably going to be zombies.
Yep. Alright, so let me find like a pick to use for a zombie.
You can use the goblins even and just have a marker by them.
Okay, so let's do this here.
Just a couple notes regarding the animated dead. Because I'm passing at 4th level and I am a necromancer, I have 3 of them from this spell.
Okay.
They
And-
have their health has been increased by 10.
Okay, so they have 30 hit points then, if they're using their.
Well, I'm
goblin
making
stats.
got a token for you off the fly.
Yeah, their,
Oh,
See, who do
The
I
hit
need
points
to
are
give
increased
it
by-
control to?
that would be Admiral Gaia. Is what the name is on there. So let's do.
All right.
the hit points are increased by 10, and they have a +4 to damage.
30.
All right. How many do you have?
3.
Yeah, let me just actually wait a second.
All right. There
If
you
these are-
go.
if these are
3 zombie
zom-
tokens.
If they're zombies, technically the health is 32, I think.
Okay, but then they get 10 on top of that, so they'd be
No,
at
it's
42.
22 plus the 10 to be
Okay,
32.
okay. I was just giving them 10 on top of what their stats were as goblins. So.
And don't worry, I got you covered. So yeah, you can change their health. There's only 3 of them. I already named them.
I was making it so they were named. I'm sorry. Also, I messed up their health.
I'll fix it.
Go.
Okay. While this is going on, are any of the rifles that the undead have were still intact?
Yes, the rifles are still intact. They are in mint condition, and they look more kind of like a hunting sort of shotgun kind of rifle instead of like a normal flintlock rifle. So it'll deal more damage the closer an enemy is.
Actually, I was going to pick up one up.
You're gonna pick one up.
Yep.
Okay. So it will deal 1 d20 on a hit plus your dex, and if it's within 10 feet of you, it'll deal 2d20 damage.
Plus the-
20. God.
That's a move.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, it's
I'll also pick up one of these and look at the pirate captain. Is the door not open from the other side?
the does the door open from the other side? Is that what you asked?
Yes.
No, of course not. The monsters will get out that way. But there is some portals that should open for you once you're in the maze that'll allow you to teleport back here to safety. However, if you do so, you will forfeit and you'll go back to being a prisoner / slave. So, up to you.
So anybody that appears through the portal will be a slave, yes?
Well, technically, you're all slaves, and you're doing this to earn your freedom.
I'm going to cast enemy
Answer the
dead one.
question. Anybody that appears through portal is instantly made a slave.
If they were sent through the maze as part of the tournament, yes. But if, like, say the adventurers were to come here and they were to use the portals, they would just be forfeited from the competition.
I'd like to
don't know
mention.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like to mention I'm casting enemy dead one more time. This time
Okay.
at 3rd level, so I only get 2 more zombies.
Okay.
Specifically, 1 goblin and the dead pirate.
Okay. Is it the same stats or?
Yes, it'll be the same because it's still a zombie.
Okay, so I'll make 2 copies of this and rename one zombie. Hold on.
Pirate. I got it.
Okay, yeah, zombie
Done.
pirate. Oh. As I'm in the middle of changing myself zombie pirate. Okay. So, but yeah, I don't know if Cloudwalker is gonna do that with the competitors when they come through. He might decide to make them slaves if they try to flee, but just bear that in mind. We'll be here. We do send a patrol through every few minutes to recover the bodies. So, just as long as you don't attack them, they won't give you any trouble. But, just good luck, I guess.
And what if you were to come with us?
And why would I come with you?
Glory, adventure, putting an end to this folly thing, make sure that it's all nice and good.
Make a charisma charisma roll with advantage.
Persuasion with advantage?
Yeah, persuasion with advantage. Well, hell,
That will be a 26.
Well, hell, that sounds like it's a hell of a lot more fun than just sitting on my ass out here. Hey, guys, you guys stay here, guard the door. I'm going with these fellas, and I'm gonna test out this maze for myself.
Wait.
Hey,
By the way, I'm taking your dead friend with me. Hopefully he'll be more useful dead than he was in life.
hey, I guess that's fine. I mean, I guess he didn't really have any next of kin that we really could have given his body to. He was an orphan that we took in, but I guess that doesn't really matter. So, yeah. Why don't we proceed with the maze so I don't have to think about the fact that you're using one of my dead crew members as a flesh puppet.
I command the zombie pirate to turn around and look her in the eyes.
Well, that's disturbing.
Alright, let's make tails.
Alright, I agree. Let's move forward.
Indeed. Let's go.
Alright, let me just close the turn order so I actually have access to the whole screen here. So you guys move forward. And you can see a doorway up here, as well as a portal that will teleport you back to where you started. I'll move that up here. I'll move you up here as well. I want everyone to make a stealth check for me, please.
I'm guessing the zombies need to make stealth checks.
I'm gonna say no.
Good,
Just
because they have a -2. They have a -2 to stealth.
Yeah.
who
If
has-
I had you roll 5
worst?
times with -2, I think you guys would die in this hallway.
Who has the worst stealth?
I have a +1 to stealth.
All right. Then I touch your hand and let's go. But be quiet. As I cast guidance on you.
Okay.
And how much does that give me for stealth?
That adds 1d4 to your rolls.
And it lasts how long again?
Let me go check. It lasts for a minute.
Who else has a bad roll?
I just rolled an 18 for my stealth.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
I've got a 14 for my stealth.
You're good.
there's a
You're good.
13. Okay.
This
Quack.
will get progressively harder. Right now, it's not too
Quack.
bad.
Oh,
Oh.
7.
I'm just walking in. Ain't no stealth about it.
Okay. Well, I think that is one fail. I do need to roll for the pirate captain though. Let's see here. She succeeds.
oh wow.
But you let me see. So we got one fail there. So let me just move somewhere here. And just freehand 1, 2, and the other thingies. 3, and where are they? They are here. Well, let's do 4 there. All right. So 1d4. 1d4 slash R1d4. Well, shit. I'm gonna regret including these guys in that roll. Because they're probably gonna raise more questions at the fact that they're being here than anything else. So let's see here. I'll send it. Let's roll another d4. See how many of them are coming. Fuck. All right, so we'll copy that and then delete them here. So we don't want any more NPCs in here than are present. All right, so as you guys are walking down this corridor, a portal opens in the center of this hallway, and through it come through some warriors that none of you particularly would recognize. They are soldiers of the Khan who have come here for unknown reasons, at least unknown to you. And they block your way. Let me just roll initiative for them here, and we will...
Oh, wait.
It's the feds!
Do we have to reroll for initiative, or?
No, we're gonna keep your initiative.
Alright, remove the goblins and the skeleton.
Alright. Well, there might be more
See, you're
goblins
right,
and... Wait, don't. There might be more goblins and skeletons coming later, so...
At which point they can reroll initiative.
Okay, fine. Then everyone re-roll initiative, then.
Reroll initiative.
Yep. And I'll remove the pirate as well. I think I might have accidentally deleted someone else.
Oh,
Sorry,
can I
I
keep
didn't
the
mean
highest
to.
roll for me? Or can I keep the highest roll? Or no?
Sure.
Okay, 13 then.
Doesn't matter, because I'm pretty sure these guys are going first.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'll use the bathroom.
Noted.
Okay. Alright, has everyone put in their initiative?
I believe so.
Alright. In that case, these soldiers who kind of look like, I think like medieval Mongolian soldiers, kind of come through. They kind of have reptilian-like skin, and just say the following. Cloudwalker has been declared an enemy of the Khan. All those who follow him have been sentenced to death. Prepare to die.
We do not
We
follow
don't follow him.
If
We're
you want-
slaves trying to
if
get
you
out
want-
of the maze so we can
if you-
escape from him.
If you want to deal with the Cloudwalker followers, you can walk right past the zombies and deal with the massive room full of them.
Or walk with us. I mean, Cloudwalker's probably towards the end of this maze as well. Or just walk through that portal, kill people, and take out the people that are near his camp.
Wait. But I'm a follower of Cloudwalker.
Then you shall perish.
Shut up! Shut up! I'm trying to help you.
Well, maybe we can overlook one. If you can direct us to where the dragon is.
The dragon?
The what? No!
Yes, there's a dragon here that supposedly it's named what was it? Mittens or something like that. Apparently
Oh.
Cloudwalker keeps it as a pet.
Yep.
And
That would be farther
the
in
end
the
of the
dungeon.
maze, wasn't
Farther
it?
in this dungeon, apparently.
well,
Why don't you travel with? Why don't you travel with us?
shit. Well, you are going to slay this dragon. Is that correct?
The dragon's in the direction that we're going. Whether we actually slay it or just sneak past it, that's currently up to debate.
You may sneak
Either
past
way-
it, but we shall slay the dragon. And
Then why don't we work together to get through to the dragon room, and then we'll decide how we go.
fuck. You guys are gonna end up with. I need to give these guys better motivations. You're gonna end up with like a freaking horde by the end of this.
I am a necromancer.
Oh, God.
And I am a bard.
Hey,
I
one
know
way or
a thing or
another-
two about seduction.
Hey, one way or another, they're joining the team.
One way or another, they're joining the team. Alright. So these
That's great.
soldiers of the Khan have decided to join you so they can join. So they can better get to the dragon and slay it. Which I don't think any of you would know how absolutely terrible it would be if they succeed.
None of us really know anything about a prophecy or anything like that, so
none of you know about the
we don't really
prophecy.
know anything about if killing.
Like,
By the
yeah,
way, it just means, hey, easier way out for us.
yeah, I mean it is easier.
I
for
wouldn't
you.
even know. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even know what we're testing this maze for, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
no.
just came here on a contract due to the market displacer.
And I was kidnapped.
Yep, I think probably the majority of you were kidnapped.
And honestly, the likelihood that they will succeed is extremely low, depending on what dragon it is. If it's a young one, maybe. But I say really rather to
Either way, more bodies
and my
between.
DM senses tingling. It's an ancient.
Yeah.
I'm not
More
answering that.
bodies between us and the dragon is better.
Yes. Alright. So, before you guys move on to the next room, which the only way out besides leaving is this room here, I'd like you to make me one more stealth check, please. So I'm going to have you make one as you go room to room
20.
here.
Whoever had the word
No,
stealth, you still
or-
getting my
yeah.
guidance.
Okay, so that's 2 fails so far.
Hold on, I can. Is it possible to get a better roll? I still have guidance with me, but
No, what does guidance do?
It adds D4 to the roll.
It's
no,
not going
that
to-
is two fails. So
I got a 17.
yeah, so it's just 2 fails. Ragnar and I can't remember.
is it just going to
Azrael.
be? Please tell me it's just going to be this room right here that's going to.
Yeah, it'll be what I roll here will determine what else is in the room besides what's already there. All right, so 3 and 1. Okay. So let me
We
see.
are making great progress so far. We've made it into the first room, and we're getting more.
Well, we made it into the first room, and we've gained 4 more able-bodied warriors.
Alright,
Honestly,
let's
that's way plus.
copy that. This is gonna be a real clusterfuck. Let me see. Pardon my language, but
Yep.
yeah. So then it's 1.
You can't say bad words. The
No
YouTube
swear.
gods do not demand it.
No swearing in my Minecraft server.
All right. Let's see here. Let's roll a. Since it's these things, let's do this and see how terrible. Terrible. Okay, so that's not bad. Shit. Okay. Fuck.
What happened? Is it bad?
Messing up the it's the map a tad. Okay. Let me just try this again. Okay, so we'll just take them from here. And copy and delete them. Sorry, I am actually like dragging NPCs from different parts of the map to run into you. This next small ass room is gonna get very crowded. But it will be crowded after after it is. God damn it! Give me a second. I accidentally made the map on the character layer, so every time I try to select more than one character at once, it drags the whole damn map.
Then why not start
You
moving the
can't
map
just click the
stuff
map and move
onto
it
the
down to
map
the map
layer?
layer.
Let's see here.
You select
And just
it, right
whatever you're
click.
using for the map, you just
Okay.
select it, right click, and then move.
Layer.
Change layer
Oh, okay.
to map layer.
Okay, that actually helps a lot. So let me just remove this turn order. And okay, individual bits of the map are like this. Okay. Layer, map layer. So let's do that. Move these guys here. And they will be followed by these guys. Okay. I'm sorry, this took a lot longer than I thought it would. Alright, so you guys proceed into the next room, which kind of has a little hallway leading through it. And in it, you see a bunch of goblins that have surrounded what looks like some of Cloudwalker's crew, who seem to be protecting some sort of succubus. And now might be a good time. We'll just use your initiative from the last roll here, since you didn't actually do any combat. And you guys can be up to the black box, which is where the door is. Oh. Okay.
I think you just
Yeah.
deleted the soldiers in the list.
You made half of my. You made all my zombies part of the map layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made the zombies and the soldiers part of the map layer.
Map and background. Okay, hold on. There we go. Layer, token layer, and objects and.
There they are.
There we go. Okay. Crisis has been resolved.
So, Spellcaster, what are you doing up in the front?
Oh, I
What?
think go to.
Give me a moment. Let my zombies get in front.
Let's add turn for the goblins, add turn for the pirates, add turn for the succubus. Let's see, so that's 1, 2, 3 rolls I need to make. K / R1d20 plus 2, so that'd be 6. And then / R1d20 plus 5, 14. And then the succubus / R1d20 plus. And that would be 11. Okay. And let me see. Here, do we have any ties? Yes, we do. So I will do succubus 11.5. Go. and that's the only
Yeah,
time.
we got quite the crew already.
Yes, you do have quite the crew. So it looks like the foot soldiers of the Khan are going first. Seeing these goblins, they are going to charge in. If I can see where all of the soldiers are with how crowded everything is, they should be able to. Okay, so they're all gonna make melee attacks. Okay, so all of those will hit. 3D. Alright, that's one goblin dead. And move them off to the side. Roll. Can't actually. Let's roll that.
Where was that zombie?
That zombie.
That goblin. I mean,
Right.
was I?
Oh, right there. Yep. And then all of those hit as well. So then the 3d10 plus 30. That's another dead goblin. Right there. And let's see here. Let's keep this up here. Let's just. Yep. Okay. All right. That's 4 dead goblins. So then these 4 goblins are dead. You're gonna have a lot of corpses to work with here, Mr. Necromancer. Alright, Clawthorn.
We wish we could run a beat wagon to transport all these corpses in.
I can arrange for us to get a wagon. I am a captain after all.
That was out of character.
Okay. Because if you do need a wagon, we can get you a wagon. It is your go, though, Clawthorn.
Meat cart.
Right. Let's see. I'm gonna move on up to this gobble here and start stabbing.
Alright, roll the hit.
Okay, so it's a 21 and a 25. I assume those two
both
hit.
of those will hit. Damage.
Sadly, that's only going to be a total of 10 damage.
Well, the goblin's half dead at least. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
No, not really.
Alright, so then it is Ragnar's go.
Alright. 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's see if we can clean up the job.
Well, based off of your damage output previously, yes, you'll probably be able to finish the job.
13
That'll
to hit to
yep,
start.
That'll hit.
Second strike's a 25.
How do you want to kill it?
Just gonna roll in, go in for a double hit to the gut.
You hit it twice in the gut. Each time your fist just buries itself into its stomach, caving it in, and this goblin is dead.
I'm taking my last 5 feet of movement to go here. And I shall pass the turn.
Alright. And so then it is the pirates who have been who are under the control of the succubus here. They are going to shoot at the goblins that are charging at them. /R 4d20 plus 5. Only 2 of them hit, surprisingly. So /R 2d20 plus 5. Actually, no, since it's 2, it'd be plus 10. So it's 30. They fire a volley, and poor shots as they are, they only manage to knock out one goblin with their volley of flintlock pistols. All right, Darius, it is your go.
I'm going to command my zombies to move forward and kill the goblins. They have a movement speed of 20 feet, so they're going to do 15, 20, move to here and prepare an action. If a goblin gets in range, they will be
They will
attacked.
attack it. Okay.
20, 5, 10, 15. 20, I'll share a space with Bard here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And as for an action for myself, I'm going to move. I was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move to here-ish. I should have plenty of room for that. And I shall. What shall I do? I'm going to cast. It's not probably the best thing, but on this goblin right here, I'm going to
Yeah.
cast. Wait, can I reach that goblin even with that? Yeah, on this goblin specifically, I'm going to cast infestation.
Okay.
Can you please make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Okay.
As it suddenly finds itself covered in
swarms
it suddenly finds itself covered in a swarm of fleas, biting insects, and mites.
That's not
as
a
it
step too much of a step below what it already was at.
As it takes 7 damage.
Okay.
And it moves. It moves 5 feet to its left.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Hey, Azriel, it is your go.
Azrael, I think it is. Okay, so he's going to cast a Misty Step to go right over. To go
Okay.
over here.
All right.
Here. And which goblin has infestation?
This one was infested.
Yes, the lower one.
Okay, now he's actually going to step right here, bring out his shotgun, and fire at this guy right here.
Okay, and you're within 10 feet, so
Yep.
it'll deal more damage if you manage to hit it. Roll to hit.
It'll be a dex, right?
Yep.
It has 1 minute have passed or not yet.
I'm gonna say just barely. It has not.
So it still can use guidance.
Yep. I'm gonna say after this round is when it'll end.
Okay. 19.
All right, yeah, that'll hit. Roll for damage. So 2d20
plus dex.
Yep.
Oh, come on, that's from 4 damage.
Okay. So the gun kind of jams when you fire it, and like a piece of the shell does kind of hit the goblin in the shoulder, um, hurting it a bit. And you spend uh, a good part of your turn trying to fix your gun, basically.
Is
But
it possible
you
to
can still
move?
take a bonus action, yes.
I already did a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
The Misty Step is a bonus action.
Okay, is there anything else you're going to do?
I'm going to move back a little bit.
Yeah, move within the aura. In case we get a saving throw.
Got it.
You never know when a saving throw might be thrown.
Yep. That might be sooner rather than later. Alright. Is that it, Azrael?
Yep.
Yep, let me pull up the page for this monster real quick again. 285. Because it is now the succubus's turn. And let me see what this thing has again. Claw. Okay, plus 5 to hit. Okay, so this is pretty damn weak, actually. Let's see. Seeing you guys as the bigger threat, it's going to charge at the goblins here. And it is going to use its claw attack on the goblin in front of it. And misses. Alright, so it is Pirate Captain's go. Let's see here. So 30 feet. So they're going to move up to this X here. Going to fire their pistol at the goblin. Their pistol jams and the barrel explodes. Kind of shooting dust everywhere in her face, and that is her turn. Alright, so then it is the goblins' go. Let's see here. They kind of recognize Ragnar as the biggest threat and the closest threat. So these two goblins are going to leap at Ragnar.
These zombies are both going to get attacked because of the prepared actions of the zombies.
Yep. So they will both be attacked, but I'm going to roll these.
I think that triggers as soon as they get into the zone, so before they can get their, so before the goblins can get their attack off.
All right, roll. See if you kill. See if you kill them before they attack Ragnar.
Alright, let me just do one. Alright, so. There's a 17 and an 18 hit.
Yes, both of those will hit.
Alright, they take, let's see. They take 8 and 7 damage respectively. One takes 8, one takes 8, one takes 7.
The one is at 9, so I'm going to say that one is dead, because that's the one that I'm giving the 8 to, so that's another corpse for you, and then the other one will take 7. So one of these goblins, though, will get an attack off on Ragnar. And it is doing its leap attack, which it can only do once at the start of combat here. Does 25 hit you, Ragnar?
It would, however, I am going to use a charge of my runic shield ability. It has disadvantage as Ragnar puts out his arm. A rune giant appearing, and he says the word "Hold!"
Nat 1!
It slams face first into this shield projected from the rune.
Alright, let's see. It is leaping pretty damn hard, so let me just make a quick roll here. And it is going face first into your shield. How much armor does your shield provide?
The shield itself doesn't actually provide armor.
Okay.
It just forces disadvantage onto the creature.
Ah. So then okay, I was just gonna do this then. Yeah, that is one short, so that's good enough. It basically its head just like crunches as it makes contact with your shield, and it kind of just flops to the ground dead. Necromancer, there's another goblin body for you.
Noted.
So many gobos.
And the rest
So
of
many
the,
gobbles.
Yep, the 4 surviving gobos are all gonna do the same thing to the succubus here. Well, all except for the one that's already in melee combat with the succubus. Because you can't like run up and leap to attack someone if they're right in front of you. Let's see here, so the succubus.
You can move back and then run up and leap, but that would invoke attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Alright, so 15, all of these hit. So /R 1D. Oh, /R, that'd be 3D4, 3D. So that deals 8 damage to the succubus. However,
shouldn't that be +2 each time instead of just a rate?
Yeah. So then
that'd be another +4, so that would be 12.
12 damage to it. Yep. And in addition to that, I'm going to make a note on the sheet here. Points of poison. They all kind of like leap at the succubus here and bury their like rotting teeth into the succubus. Kind of like it lets out a howl of pain, and it is going to, as it lets its howl of pain, it is going to take an additional 7 points of damage. And it is also going to make a con save real quick. +1, okay, it sucks at con saves. It fails. Okay, and then the last goblin misses. Top of the turn order. So it's Soldiers of the Khan then. Alright, let's see here. 530. Okay. 30. Okay. 30. Okay, so he'll be at the back here. Other 3 are going to be in combat, though. So all 3 of the... Let's start from the bottom, shall we? So our 3d20 plus 10. All of those will hit. So 3d... I believe it was 10 that I did for it, plus 30. Alright, they're dealing... First attack deals 51 damage to this charmed pirate here. And they're going to attack again. Or, sorry, the next one is going to attack. 2 of those hit. Be 2d10 plus 20. 28. And All of those will hit. That'll be 44 to the top one. Then the one in the back here is going to pull out a bow and fire 3 quick shots at the bottom pirate here. Okay, all of those hit and one nat 20. So then that will be
4d20 plus 30.
hold on. So it fires 3 quick shots with its bow, and this pirate falls over dead. Necromancer, there is another body for you.
Alright.
Alright, and that is the Khan's soldiers go. Clawthorn, it is your go. You now have basically a shield wall of Khan soldiers between you and all of the enemies.
Alright. I'm going to go up to here. And what do I see happening?
What do you see? You see
Yes.
some pirates trying to fight off some goblins, a succubus that has goblins on it trying to eat it, and then a single pirate trying to fight off the Khan soldiers and failing spectacularly. I guess you would see the corpse of one of the pirates as well.
Alright. I'm going to look at one of the goblins and cast a sacred flame. So I'm going to need a dex save from it.
Alright, that is the one stat that isn't shit on this gobbo. 9.
It still fails.
Which goblin are you casting this on?
I guess this one right here. The red X's.
Oh, okay, the one with the red X, okay.
Alright, it takes 11 radiant damage.
Radiant damage, you say?
Radiant damage, I say.
Alright, well, how do you... Well,
As it is scoured in sacred flames.
as the sacred flame coats this goblin in fire, it explodes in just this like eruption of blood. It is killed instantly by your attack, as it is
Okay.
2 radiant damage.
Alright, and I'll do that to another gobbo.
Alright, and I'm making a green X here for that gobbo. There's not really anything left of it, but, you know, mark where it died.
Yeah, so... Yeah, targeting this gobbo right here.
Okay.
So, dex save for me, please.
Okay. 12.
It still fails.
Okay, roll damage.
7 radiant damage.
That's 14, so it is very badly damaged. So it kind of curls up in pain. It releases the succubus from its mouth and just kind of doubles over in pain. But it is still alive.
Yeah, so yeah, basically reached up, reached there, saw more goblins ahead. Couldn't reach them, so I reached my hand down to my loot on my side and started strumming to fire off some sacred flames at them.
Alright, anything else you're gonna do?
Well, that's my turn.
Alright, Ragnar, it is your go.
Time to get into the middle of the fray. Boop.
Yep, that is in the middle of the fray. You're in the middle of like 3 pirates.
Going to go ahead and make a strike against this pirate.
Okay, the one that's been hurt. Okay. Roll to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That'll,
21.
that'll hit.
$13 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, 13 points of damage.
How's he looking after that?
He is just below half health.
Alright, bloodied. Got it.
Yep, he
Going in for the
is
second
very
strike.
bloodied. Yep. That'll hit.
Another 12.
Alright, that he is just above like a quarter health.
And bonus action grappling the gobbo to my immediate right on screen.
That is a pirate. Not a
Then the
gobbo.
pirate.
Okay, so it's a strength. Okay.
Ah. Yeah, he passes. No grapple.
Yeah, he just kind of like hits your hand with his sword, knocking it aside. Alright,
Aye,
anything
aye.
else, Rocknar?
Throwing off my turn to someone else.
Alright, well, it's the pirates. Guess what they're doing? Well, guess what one of them's doing, because the other ones are engaged with other targets.
Avast.
the,
Bring it.
The one that you tried to grapple is going to make a melee attack against you. That does not hit. And the other 2 are going to try and attack the con soldier and the goblin respectively. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit either. These guys are shit. Alright, that is their turn. Darius, is your go.
They're sipping too hard to hit things.
Alright, so starting off with my bonus action, these zombies are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Couldn't they
2,
remove one more? Didn't he say they have a movement speed of 25?
20.
20. Sorry, my bad.
These 2 are gonna go here and here. And that's the zombies' movement. I'm going to move up to here. And I am going to cast... What do I want to cast, actually? Fuck, what do I want to cast? Are any of these goblins damaged? Or any of the people damaged?
The soldier... sorry, the pirate here is damaged. And this gobbo is damaged, and the succubus is damaged.
And this guy...
If the succubus is in range, I'd just like to say that might be a priority target.
I would say this guy I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on, which is
Okay.
my cantrip.
Okay, does he make a save, or...
Yes, can that man please make a wisdom save?
19.
He succeeds, so nothing happens.
Yay. Alright, anything else?
That shall end my turn.
Alright, Azriel, it is your go.
Is he?
Azriel.
Okay. He's actually going to go. Okay. Where's a good place so I can actually cast one at the one of the goblins?
Cast what?
The goblins, or is it impossible?
What is the range that you need to be at?
I'm casting going.
You're
Hold
casting.
on. Magic missile. Let me look it up again.
Yeah,
You
I think you have
probably
to
can. I think you just need to be a bit closer so you can actually see the target. As you do
So
need line of
far, yeah.
sight.
So far, the only thing I'd say that you can see is probably this pirate right here.
Okay, so
Maybe you can make the argument for this pirate here and the succubus, but mostly just that pirate. Hold on a second.
okay, I'm already at the spot, and I'm going to cast magic missile
Alright.
on this pirate.
Alright, I'll be down there in a few minutes.
Are you firing all 3 darts at him or spreading it out?
Alright.
Gonna do all 3.
Alright, so guys, after this fight here, we're gonna take like a 5-10 minute break as I have food. My sister made tacos. So
Alright. Sounds good.
just a short break for food
1d4
once this combat is over.
plus 3, 7, 6, 7.
Okay, sorry. So you dealt 14...
20 damage.
20 damage against what? The
Pirate.
Pirate?
Mhm.
Okay. He is looking very worse for wear. He is at like 10% of his original health.
Nice.
Like he's barely able to stand at this point. Is there anything else you're gonna do?
That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, so then it is the succubus's turn. Seeing that it is surrounded by goblins, it is going to try to charm one of the goblins. And so the goblin needs to make a wisdom save. Which it rolled in that 24, so
Too hungry to be horny.
yes, it is too hungry to be horny. Okay, so I think that is pretty much the succubus's turn. So then it is the pirate captain, who is still all the way down here. She is going to move right up to the pirate here and swing at him with her sword. And misses! God damn it. Okay. Goblin turns. Alright, that is 2 hits. 4. Oh, and then that'd be an additional 4, so that's 10 damage to the succubus. And so that is 2 hits on the succubus. So then that will be another 2d4, another 3. Minus 3, and I need to make a note of this. That it has 5. And that's the end of the goblin's turn. So then slash 5d4. And the succubus is going to take another 15 damage as its body starts to be poisoned from the goblin bites. And it is just like shaking, foaming at the mouth, like it has rabies or something. And so then it is the con soldiers go. Top guy is gonna probably finish off this poor pirate dude. Let's see here. So that's 2 hits. So then let's do this. /R 2d10 plus 20, 34. So he does manage to kill this guy. But let's see, what can I have happen for a -1? So there is another body. Let's see, for -1, the a negative, or sorry, the 1. I know what's gonna happen. He's going to swing and miss and hit his friend. Only one of those hits, but it's a nat 20.
No, the nat 20 should still hit the goblin, though.
Oh no, I was resolving the nat 1.
So I was saying that only then, yeah, so the guy should only take normal damage, not critical damage.
Yeah, well, the
Because
roll
it
to
would
hit.
still hit the.
Yeah. Well, the guy next to him on the backswing gets hit and takes 29 damage. And this soldier of the Khan is going to move up to right here by the succubus. Then this guy is going to move up here by the succubus. And he's moving up there. You can move up there. So then the one that can make an attack on the succubus is going to do so. All of those hits. So are 3d10 plus 30. They manage to kill the succubus, decapitating it. And as the succubus is decapitated, the 2 pirates who are in the room kind of look like they have just woken up from like a daze and have no idea what's going on and kind of lower their weapons as they just kind of stand there confused. And the 2 Khan soldiers are going to attack this poor guy here.
Can I try and go? Wait. They were under its control.
Wrong roll. Go. All of those hit. 2 of those hits, that's 5 hits. /R 5d10 plus 50. 81. So they deal 81 damage to this poor guy. What was that?
They were under the succubus's control, it seems.
Well, until it's proven, we're gonna keep killing them. And Clawthorn, it is your go.
All right. Let's see, I'm going to. Move on up to. I'll move to right here. Sacred Flame.
Okay. So then what is this saving throw?
It's still Dex. It is still Dex.
21.
It succeeds. Sacred Flame. Roll it again.
Oh, roll again.
Yes.
12.
It fails. 8 points of Radiant.
Alright, so that's 16. Which one are you dealing this to?
This wounded one right here.
Alright, it explodes. So unfortunately, no body for you, Mr. Necromancer. Sorry.
I think he's got enough bodies.
Yes, I do think he has enough bodies. I am going to make just a green X here to mark that a body was wasted, though. Is there anything else that you are going to do on your turn?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. Rocknar, it is your go. Just bear in mind that the pirates are currently neutral. Now that the succubus
Which
is
means
dead.
I still can't move through them. So
Oh, I
You
guess-
can move through the con troops.
Yeah.
I can at least move through the con troops.
You should
This may
still be
seem
able to
like a
get within
metagame
melee range.
question. Would moving away from the gobbo, not the gobbos, the pirate, provoke attack of opportunity?
Moving by the pirate to the Gobos.
They're neutral, not
Yeah,
hostile,
they're
so
neutral, so
Alright.
no.
5, 10, 15, 20. Moving past, going to start clobbering some gobbos.
Alright, roll to hit. That'll hit.
Alright, an 18 and a 12. I'm presuming the 18 hits, but the
Yep.
12...
The 12 hits.
Oh, okay.
The 12 is their AC, actually.
Good to know. Gobbo's taking 15 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, Gobbo is almost dead.
And bonus action grappling the gobbo.
Okay. And that's strength.
Yep.
That would be -2.
Yeah, he's grappled.
Okay. And anything else?
Nope. That's my turn.
Alright, so then it is the pirates go. So they are going to shoot at the goblins. And they're probably going to miss. They both hit. So, so it should be plus 10. So 16 damage. They basically finish off the goblin that you are attacking, Mr. Necromancer. I see you've already made a note of that, but there is another dead body for you. And it is your go, Mr. Necromancer. There is literally only one goblin left.
alright. 5, 10, 15. Are these guys still neutral?
Yes, they're still neutral.
Alright. In that case, 20. Duh. I'm going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, and is this goblin damaged?
No, he is not, unfortunately.
Noted. Can he please...
Also, it doesn't matter, but all the goblins are female.
Good to know. I'm going to cast Chill Touch on it. So, does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Alright, it takes it takes 6 damage.
Alright, 6 damage. It's almost down to half HP then. Anything else?
That'll end my turn. That's
Alright.
action and bonus action.
Alright, Azriel, it is your go. There is one goblin left.
Okay.
The two pirates are still neutral. That might change once it's the captain's turn, but for now they are still neutral.
Are there going to be more succubi?
Well, since you're the DM, they are one of the enemies that will be appearing if you fail stealth checks. And let me just
Okay.
show you to the succubus room. So let me.
The reason why I asked was because I wanted to know if I could delete it. That's all.
Oh yeah, you can delete. But yeah, if you go over here in the darkness, you as the DM can see the succubus room.
Okay, I'm
There
going
we
to
go.
cast Chill Touch as well. Like on this goblin.
Okay.
Do I get proficient? I forgot. Do I get proficiency when spells or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
As
do?
your spellcasting modifier plus proficiency to attack rolls.
Oh, stupid. So 7. Does an 11 hit it?
No. That's just below its AC.
Dang it.
Anything else?
Wait. Damn it. No, because guidance is done.
Okay, if that's the end of your turn, it is the pirate captain's turn then, and she's gonna say, "Come on, lads, we're gonna go slay us a dragon," and then fire at the goblin with her pistol. That'll hit. 11 damage. Goblin is very near death. Let's see here. It is going to make its leap attack against this poor guy here. Uh, 20 will hit. And yeah, we'll do this for now. Extra damage is at 7 damage to this guy. And he now has 1 point of poison. Since up arrow, he's going to take another 1 damage. This guy ain't looking too hot. So then it would be the foot soldiers go. Do I even really need to roll for this with the goblin at 3 HP?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't need to.
Hold on. I want to see how damn dead these goblins are.
I'll just roll it for 1 since that's all that 1 would be doing.
No, all 4 of them are attacking.
There isn't even room for all 4 of them to attack.
Well, they have bows, so they do have
that's
the
right.
possibility for a ranged attack. Also, the pirates are now friendly.
Let's ignore the nat 1 in that then.
Yeah, we can do that. So that is everything else hits. So that is 8 hits. So slash R 8d10 plus
Plus 80.
0. So that is 118 damage to a goblin whose HP is originally 20. This goblin is like wiped from existence. And I am sorry, Mr. Necromancer, I'm counting that as its body being destroyed.
That is fair. In retaliation for that, since I'm guessing we're out of combat currently,
Yep.
I'm going to... I know how much we want to get through this dungeon, but can you guys give me about 3 minutes? I'm going to command my zombies to drag 12 of the corpses close to me.
Okay.
over the course of 10 minutes, I'm going to cast Animated Dead at 5th level twice,
God.
giving us 12 more zombies.
Are you gonna overrun this damn thing with zombies and then change the course of the next actual session? 3,
Possibly.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
We're up to 17.
Jeez. Okay, and just to see if this gets even more ridiculous before we go on that 10-minute break here, could everyone make a stealth check for me, please?
Okay.
All right, whoever has worse still gets my guidance.
That would be
Only one for stealth.
that'd be Azrael that has the worst.
So
Azrael has
15
guidance.
for me.
Okay, so I think this is the third time that we've done this. So let me just.
So I get guidance.
Yep, you have guidance.
Okay. Okay. 20.
Roach, don't fail me now. Roach, you failed me!
So we only have one failure so far.
Alright, so I think that's all that. Oh, right, I need to roll for the captain, because I'm counting her as a player.
Grumsh, you need to stop failing me.
Fuck. Okay, that's two fails. Because the DC for
DC's
this
up
is
to
getting
15.
progressively harder. So /R1D4 3. Okay, so then this isn't getting better for you then. So then what is 3? Okay, 3 is... That is...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So are we able to take a short rest while he's making his little army?
Yeah, you guys can all take a short rest.
All right. During that, I'll play a Song of Rest to help heal.
Alright,
Do I get any of my
Runic shield.
spell slots back up, or are we getting?
It's
Long
a
rest.
short rest. So
So
if
no.
you get stuff back on short rest, you can. Which I think you can with wizard if you're a high enough level.
okay,
You do have arcane recovery.
7,
So my
8,
cantrip, my spell slots say where they are now.
Well, I think you can arcane recovery for up to your wizard level and and worse
I'm a
spell
sorcerer.
slots. You're a sorcerer?
Yes.
No, you don't get
Well,
into
my
your
rings
spell slots
recharge,
back.
even though I didn't spend any of them.
Nothing happens.
But our con man and pirate do get more healing from the rest.
Okay. So then, for
So,
that,
however, more hit dice they roll, they heal more.
well, I'm just gonna put the pirate at half and the con guys at full.
Okay. So we're going to take that short rest now.
Yeah, we're taking a short rest, and then we'll take a short break. I just have one quick question before we take like a 10-15 minute break. North or south? There is a path.
And I get.
There's a path here that you can follow, or a path here that you can follow. It's north or south.
What does everybody else feel like doing?
Both lead us further into the dungeon.
I think they both lead us into death.
Yes, they have different things. So let me see here. So the north, there is a sign that reads "To Prison and Teleporter," and then the one south reads "To Treasure Room and Exit."
We're taking the south then.
I'm going to look at our pirate friends. Oh, which way do we go? Which way is less dangerous and actually leads towards the exit?
Let's see. So the south is trapped. The north is going to lead us to the prisons, but there is a teleporter that we could potentially activate that would allow us to pop out right by where we need to go, and get us to the dragon quicker. However, it would release all the prisoners that are currently being held in the prison.
Let's go north.
All right, then let's go north.
North. Okay. So then I just need
Fair
to
enough.
paste these.
Don't even ask how many people are in the brig.
I'm gonna command all of my zombies to turn and look at the pirates just in case they have any sort of thought of maybe we shouldn't go this way.
Hey, yeah, we'll follow you. Hey, I mean, I can probably command the guards to let us flip the switch. I probably have the authority to do that.
If you
The
don't,
prisoners will
well,
probably
I'm pretty
try
sure we
to.
can.
The prisoners will probably try and kill everyone once they're free, but that's a bridge.
Oh, I mean, we can
cross.
try and talk to the prisoners, let them know that we're liberating them. I mean, we're all kind of wanting to get out of here, so and I'll work together to get out.
Oh God. Oh God.
Freedom or
Oh God. Hold on. Hold on. I need to do some math here before we go on a quick break. So let's see. If you were to free them and convince them all to join you, it's
I am going to become a captain.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hold on. So it's 18, 20, 23, 28. Plus, oh God, 48. Well, you're probably gonna have about like 100 fucking people if you convince them all to join you. So, yeah.
it's quite simple. They can choose to join us or they can choose to die. Their choice.
Yeah.
And I won't put it like that, but
I will.
like that.
You can join us, or you can either join us, or you can head to the exit, or you can fight a horde of undead and die like an idiot. Their choice.
Yes.
It's
Let
on
me do this,
whatever they choose is inconsequential to me.
I think you're gonna be able.
Okay,
to...
I think you're going to want me to do the talking.
Yeah, I think you're probably gonna end up being able to drown the dragon in bodies, to the point where it's not gonna be a threat at all. At this point.
Just so you know, assuming I don't keep up with this, after 24 hours, all of these zombies are no longer under my control.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, so this ship is probably going to be overrun with zombies. But,
they
yeah,
kidnapped me.
They kidnapped, yeah.
Also, as I've been saying, it's inconsequential.
Yep, in the grand.
And let's just not be around when they start turning.
Yep.
You have a day.
Yeah, you have a day to get free. But we're just going to take a 10-15 minute break, and we will be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
And end recording. Or are you just going to keep it recording?
I wrote down break, so then I will put an X through it, so when I'm editing, I'll remove the break from the recording.
Alright.
Alright, so I'll be back in like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm back.
Hello, back.
Hello.
Hello.
Ew.
So, question:
Waiting on Ace then.
how far do we need to go from here? Not long.
To finish the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what. Let me do this here. After this next fight that you're gonna be going into in the room to the north, you'd be going to the prison, and then you can free all the prisoners. Then presumably you'd be able to get to the teleporter and get to the dragon. So I think after this next battle here, we'll do a little bit of RP, and then it'll basically be over.
All right, that's nice.
Because I feel it's safe to assume with the army you've amassed that you can easily kill this dragon.
Yes. Also, I forgot to mention I'm a wild sorcerer, so
Yeah.
Have you been rolling wild magic surges?
Have you been doing that?
The
Lance?
DM is supposed to tell him to roll the wild magic
I didn't
You know what?
he was
What I mean
every
is,
time.
at the end of each spell you cast of level 1 or higher, you're supposed to roll a d20.
Alright, Lance, roll a bunch of d20s for all the spells you've cast so far.
really?
Yep.
No, I think
Well, and no.
at
Just
this point it's
remember
too
it in
late, but
remember it in the future.
Okay.
I would say probably he owes you a wild magic surge that you can use at any time.
Yeah, let's go with that. But yeah, do you guys all hear the plan? This is the next battle that you're gonna be in, and then you're probably going to free all the prisoners, teleporter, dragon. And we'll probably just say after this battle we're done, and just RP the rest.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll have to see how things go. I think we've got a squad of zombies, about to get an army of prisoners.
Yep.
We got 4 cons, we got pirates, including a captain, and then we've got ourselves.
Yep. Although we do only have like probably an hour and a half before I have to be done, just 'cause I have to work at like 8 a.m. tomorrow or something like that. So it'll probably be this battle and then RP the rest here. But yeah, so
like-
you guys are
On here, or
what?
on here, or in the chats?
What do you mean?
Like, do you mean like typing it out and RPing that, or
No, like chat.
via here?
yeah,
Depends
well,
on the time, I'd probably.
Yeah, it depends on the time. If we have time, we'll talk. If it doesn't, we'll have to do it via chat. I have kind of made the subconscious decision that Darius is probably going to be the cause of this ship being overrun by undead. So, yeah. Just because I like that.
Well, that's if he doesn't maintain his spell. I mean, he can take a long rest and then fix up his zombies, because, I mean, he has 24 hours, and a long rest is only 8 hours.
Yeah, well.
And he can maintain quite a few more zombies with a single spell slot than he can make with a spell slot.
I am.
That's assuming I want to, though.
Assuming you want to.
Yeah, let's mark yeah. Do you want?
Why would you not want your little squad of undead test subjects?
Alright, well, I have revealed the next area for whenever you want to go north, since given your dice roll, there is considerably more goblins than there were originally. Just throwing that out there.
Alright, to the north then.
Alright, so let's see here. Okay, so all of you are. There is a map layer somewhere here. Yes, okay, so we need to add that to the map layer. So I can select all of you. And I'll just have you guys up here-ish. And I've moved some squares, but that's fine.
Move some squares, move some X's and some lines and such.
Yeah. Let's do this. You can go up to the left of this green line here, is where you can deploy. Before we have this fight. Let's see here. I think I need to add
A lot of
the
numbers.
undead to this.
No, the undead go on my turn as a bonus action.
No, the undead slaves.
Oh.
To the top left.
Fucking shield wall.
While he makes his phalanx of zombie goblins. Which I'm kind of rocking with the zombie goblins. Just blabbing.
Zomblins.
Zoblins.
Amped.
Empty.
Oh God, yeah, that is a shield wall of zombies.
Which I'm kind of moving right behind, to break up the flanks.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of. I guess I could be kind of the field commander of the zombies, technically.
They listen only to me. You can give them commands if you really wish to, but it would be a waste of time. Then again, me being here is a waste of time anyway, so I guess it balances out.
Alright. Josh, I DM'd you something that'll allow you to get more zombies in the future. Although, that'll probably be for RP later.
And then our friends also need to move into position.
Oh, yep. Let's see here. So
We got the captain, 2 pirates, and the 4 con people.
yeah, the con people are gonna assume positions behind the zombie shield wall. The captain's gonna be up front. The 2 pirates are gonna be right behind the captain.
The world's deadliest phalanx. Considering undead fortitude.
Yeah, I'm taking a screenshot of that just to save.
Can't go over it, can't go under it, can't punch it down. The wall.
Alright, there we
The
go.
wall.
Alright, so then
The wall.
it is the con soldiers go. So they are going to. This one's going to move up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see here. So I'll move up to this goblin. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should be able to reach that goblin. So let's start with the undead. The ones attacking the undead. All of those hit. Because literally they'd only miss on a nat 1 with the undead. Let's see, with the bow. All of those hit. So that'd be 6d10.
So is it this and then a dragon, or?
Probably this then dragon, if we have time. We might have to RP the dragon battle later, or you're probably gonna have enough followers by then where it'll be pretty one-sided. So so between these two, they deal 90 damage. So one of these undead is very, very dead and disintegrates into dust. The other 2 are attacking their respective goblins. All of those hit. 2 of those hit. $3d10 plus 30. I just realized that it is probably like a surefire thing that these gobos are gonna die. Especially since the minimum amount of damage is more than their max HP. So Necromancer, there's 2 goblin corpses for you.
Noted.
Okay, you already got one there. I got the other one. So it's 2 dead goblins. Clawthorn, it is your go.
All right. Yep, they're within range. From my place, since I saw that it was so effective, Sacred Flame on this gobbo.
Okay, this gobbo. Alright, and
This,
that
this front,
is
this
Dex.
front gobbo.
Never mind.
Dex
Yep, Dex. 16.
fails.
Okay, roll damage.
All radiant.
It explodes in a pool of blood. No body for Mr. Necromancer.
Doing it again for another gobbo.
Okay, which gobbo?
Let's go with this one.
Okay. Up arrow 9. It fails. Roll damage.
5 points of radiant.
Alright, so then that's 10. Alright, anything else?
Nope. That's all. That's all that I've got for this turn.
Alright, Ragnar, it is your go.
30. I don't get in range of anybody. So I'm going to Horde of Gobos, some Skelly Boys, or go have fun with the Succubus.
Which, if you take out the succubus, we can get even more guys to our side.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll also look at the con guys. Go. You take down the succubus, that should free the guys that are with him, that are with her.
Going to take my action to dash 30 feet. And bonus action, I'm going to activate a use of my Giant's Might. For the next minute, I am now size large.
Okay.
I have advantage on strength checks and strength saves, and I deal an additional 1d8 per punch.
There, I made you large.
Fighting means winning, and winning means fighting.
Anything else,
And
Ragnar?
pass.
Okay. Oh, Josh, there is.
I see.
Yeah, you gonna respond
see.
to that? That might.
I'm
change.
I'm figuring out what to say.
Let's see here, because that might change how these undead react. Well, for now, the undead are going to focus fire on this soldier of the Khan. So the 3 in the back are firing their shotguns. This one's going to move. Actually, no, they'd all be within 10 feet. So our 3d20. None of them hit. Okay, so the one in front of him hits, firing point blank. Alright, so this soldier of the Khan here is going to take 28 damage as one of the undead basically just fires its shotgun rifle point blank into his chest. Darius, it is now your go.
Alright. So, these zombies are going to move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Zombie phalanx.
And I'm going to command them that anything that gets within range attack, any hostile gets within range attack. As for me, 5, 10, 15, 15 myself. And I am going to cast. What do I want to cast? 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 That is a good question. What I want to cast. I'm going to cast Infestation on this goblin. Actually, can I
Okay.
cast Infestation on that goblin?
DM's rolling yes. Just to move this along.
I cast Infestation on that goblin. Can he please make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, good. One of the rolls that he has -5 on. That'd be 8. Take it
He
that is a
takes.
fail.
He takes 7 damage and moves.
Close enough. He's dead.
And he moves downwards, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yep, and that is another Zombo corpse for you to have later on. So that is another dead gobbo. Alright, anything else?
That'll end my turn.
Alright.
I've sent my
Yeah,
returned
you've
message.
so
I've
at that,
updated. I've updated my message.
alright. So getting that response, the undead slaves are, they are now friendly towards you and the party. There'll be a response coming soon.
I may have bought us more allies.
Hold on. Nick Jr., if I
Yes, sir.
do the shift click, does it actually show you where I shift clicking to?
E-
He is the DM, so it might be different for him.
I,
Let's try it. So do you see the big 2 in green with
yes.
yes.
yes. So what's there? And here? That's what Josh just bought.
Oh wow! Wow!
And did you see the prison that you're going to be going to and possibly getting everyone as allies at?
No, not yet.
Do you see why I'm saying that with how this is turning out, the dragon battle is going to be very one-sided if we actually do it?
Yeah, I can clearly see that.
Alright, so then that being said,
Can you get me back to where we are?
yes. You back where we are?
Yes.
Alright, so then Darius, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I've
Alright.
taken action, bonus action, and I have
Is
no
the
use for reaction
pirates.
currently.
Turn.
The Lich King ends his turn.
Alright, yeah, he is basically turning into the Lich King at this point. Let's see here. These, the succubus is smart. So basically, these guys are legging it and dash to, shit. Okay. We want to add that to the map layer, so I may do this. So the succubus and its followers kind of leg it to get out. The 2 pirates are going to move forward. They should be able to move right behind the zombies. And they are going to fire at the goblins. Which is probably going to be the only enemy that is going to be left to fight at this point. So that's 2 hits. So that's 32 damage, so one of the goblins dies.
A lot of them are going to die when they hit the undead phalanx.
Yes, once that phalanx makes contact, there's gonna be a lot of dead goblins.
If these were piles of bones instead of zombies, it would just be arrow vein.
Alright, actually, the succubus, in its legging it, realizes that the tide has turned, and to distract, is going to release these two pirates, or the 4 pirates. They are now friendly. And Azriel, it is your go. But these guys lose their turn because they just got done being mind controlled.
Yeah, that seems like it's quickly turning into a game of who can get the most kills, rather than an actual fight.
Azriel?
You're still muted.
Sorry, I forgot about that. You hear me now?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yes, we hear you now.
Okay, I'm going to cast Chill Touch on this goblin right here.
Okay, what kind of save?
I,
Or,
There's no-
sorry, you're, yeah, okay, roll to hit.
Okay. Does the 13 hit it?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it does.
It will.
2d8. Okay, 10 damage.
Oh, okay, 10 damage. Which one are you hitting?
This one right here.
Okay, so that is 10 damage. Anything else?
That's all. Wait, do I have to roll for Wild Surge or no?
Yeah, I'll say yes. Yes, because I think that technically is a spell, and you do owe me one.
Was that a first level spell or higher?
It's a cantrip.
Well, you still owe me one, so yes.
So regular 1d20.
Yep.
Okay, what does an 18 do?
Let me see here.
19 should mean that it doesn't go wild.
Oh, okay. Alright, so then you're good.
Means that it does, in fact, take effect, and that's what you actually mean to cast instead of, possibly exploding.
Alright, so you got that.
But seriously, that is one of the things that can happen with a wild magic surge.
Is this you explode and die instantly?
Yes. Well, not instantly,
It's
but
a
it's
fireball
pretty
centered
high
on
damage
yourself.
because it's a fireballs and
Yeah.
fireballs centered on yourself.
Alright.
So-
And so then, if that is Azriel's turn, it is the pirate captain's turn. I'm just going to remove the succubus from the turn order. Let's see. So pirate captain, moving up here.
So the pirate captain is perfectly fine with us staging a prison break.
It'll be a hell of an adventure, and we're gonna go kill a dragon. At this point, I think she realizes that trying to stop you is not in her best interests.
Yeah, I agreed to go. Yeah, she came for the owl, stayed for the zombies.
Yep. 20. She basically just, decapitates a goblin with a headshot. And one of the goblins here falls over dead. And that is another corpse for the necromancer.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, there's not too much of a reason to really keep track of that. But alright, it is the goblin's turn. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2.
And attack of opportunity. I mean, ready to attacks.
Yeah, they're all.
At least on that.
They're ready
At
to
least on
attack.
this one gobbo.
Yep, make the opportunity attacks on that one gobbo. They're all.
It's not even. It's not opportunity. I just asked them to.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
that's-
that's why I
well,
said.
they're ready
Ready to attacks.
Alright, so that he's gonna get attacked twice.
Yep.
Alright, does a, let's see. D20 plus 3. 19 and natural 1.
The 19 does.
Alright, the goblin is going to take, 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage. Okay. Roll another attack for me, please. Like damage. Roll damage for me again here, just once.
Alright. 8.
That's how much damage the undead that rolled a nat 1 is gonna take. Basically, like magic holding it together kind of loosens its grip or something on it, and it just kind of starts to rattle and fall apart before you regain control of it.
Alright.
Alright, and the rest of these goblins are just gonna try and form like a line so they can somewhat have a formation and kind of form like a wall of bodies. And that will... Oh, wait. So I need to resolve the attacks for these 4 gobos. Those are 4d20 plus 10, because they're all doing leap attacks. Every single one of those hits. So it's slash R 4d4 plus 16. Oh no, hold on, we were doing it. We changed how we're doing this. So it's 14. Okay, so those 3 have full health. 20, 40, 50, 74. Yeah, I'm regretting this change that I made to how this works, but the con just absolutely gets like mauled by these goblins as they're like tearing through his armor, biting through it, and just kind of tearing apart his skin. And he's going to take 84 damage. In addition to that, he is going to take
He's not dead yet.
12
Who
damage.
is?
One of the con soldiers.
The skeletons?
No.
Oh, that con one down there.
The con one down here. He's at about half health, by the way. They're tough. And that is it for the feral goblins' turn. I believe that is all of them. So it is the con foot soldiers go. Actually, wait, no. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. No, I'm not going to give them a range weapon. So yeah, it's going to be the cons. Con soldiers go. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably about 6. Well, okay. Let's do first one. 3d20 plus 10. All of those hit. Okay, hold on. So, 48 damage. This guy swings a few times and kills 2 goblins between his different strikes there. So there's two goblin corpses for our necromancer again. And let me move those out of the way. The other one is going to make a melee attack. Okay. All of those hits. This goblin is super dead. As it has been, like, more than killed outright. And I'm gonna say his body is completely destroyed. So it's a wasted body. And then the 6 shots, actually. 6d20 plus 10. All of those hits. 6d10 plus 60. 95. Close enough. So that's it's 5 goblins that are now dead. And Zeke, Clothorn, it is your go.
Alright.
As 5 goblins just got killed by a storm of arrows.
Alright. I'm going to move to right here. And then on this point, cast Shatter.
Which does?
Shatter, I need a con save from for 5. Yeah, 5 of them.
Oh god. /R 5d20 -5. So it's -3, -3, 8. So just 12 succeed.
None of them succeed.
Yep, none of them succeed.
So 5 of them take 24 thunder damage as I bring out my lute and play a wicked power chord.
And 5 of them are now laying on the floor, like static coming off of them, and they are very dead. There is now only 4 of them left alive. Is there anything else?
Congratulations! You got me to use my first spell slot this session.
Alright, Ragnar, it is your go. I did see you measuring your movement just to make this a bit
Yep.
more fun. The goblins are going to end up there. Actually,
Big Ragnar go punch.
Actually, they shall be here. So
Go,
Ragnar can attack all of them. And they can all attack Ragnar.
I've only got the 2 swings, but okay.
I highly doubt that they're surviving this
First
round.
swing, second swing. In total, this is going to be 21 points of bludgeoning.
Alright, so that's 1 gobbo dead.
Pancake by large fists.
I'm gonna say even if it's pancake, there's enough for our necromancer to use to salvage. Anything
Yeah,
else?
just needs to
Ragnar?
reinflate it. Like a balloon.
Pass.
Alright. So then it is the undead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then they'll move here. They're going to fire on the goblins. Let's see here. So that is 3 hits. They just gun down this poor goblin. And that is another goblin dead. Darius, you're going to get like a massive army of undead here. Also, it is your go.
Alright. So, I'm going to have them all move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. I shall move forward 25 feet.
Okay.
And I am going to just hold my turn.
Okay. So then it is the Cloudwalker pirates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do. So that would be /R 4d20 plus 5. 3 hits. Same situation as. So actually, that would be 15, actually. So then they, with their pistols, kill off the last 2 goblins. And remove the last threat to the party in this area. And you all hear a, mass, slamming sound. Like a loud, bang, 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 bang.
Drums from the deep of the ship?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I'm gonna see if this is gonna be possible at all. What I'm gonna at least try to do. Alright. So then... Oop. Nope, not what I wanted to do. So we'll select this. Make sure that this is on the map layer. I don't know what I selected there. Probably this. Map layer. Now. Copy. Delete. So as the marching continues, let me just paste these here. The room is slowly, overflowing with undead.
Oh, damn.
I can't even get all of them on the damn page.
This is his army.
This is his army that he just negotiated for.
Okay, holy.
About an army of
How in the world did you get? How? I look at the necromancer. How did you do that?
Also, his new apprentice has just showed up. Right. Right here. Let's see here. Let me rename this. Necromancer Apprentice.
I had
I'm
someone who stated that they had interest in my goals and therefore decided they wanted to join me.
That would be me. I'm just a. My necromancy skill isn't the best, and I thought someone who could teach me would be great for me. I've amassed this army already. Just
Yes,
from
that is
This is a mighty fine army indeed.
it is quite a large army. How long have you had these under your control? Should I ask?
about a month.
A month? How many are you in control of currently?
All of them.
I'm asking for a number.
Let me see here. Let's see. Including the ones that couldn't fit in this room, about 200, give or take.
I'm not going to even I shall ask you later how you're managing to keep control of so many at once.
Oh, there's the teleporter here. It leaks magic that you can use to replenish your spell slots. Or replenish your magic. So I've been using
Really?
that to be able to cast the spells to maintain all these.
Really, an unlimited magic source.
Yes.
That's
That's quite incredible.
That would be
Incredible.
quite useful
Incredible.
indeed.
Well, technically, I guess it does have to be activated for it to work, but it is usually activated fairly often.
Pirate, how do you activate this teleporter?
It's well, all right. Well, it's actually linked to the prison controls. So it's a very poor design choice. But once you disable the prison cells that are holding all the prisoners, it activates the teleporter because the ship doesn't have enough energy to run both of those at once. So if you turn off the prison cells, the like magical force shields holding the prisoners, then the teleporter activates.
Apprentice, send me a
This,
message.
well.
so this ship is an unlimited source of magic. How is that possible?
It has one of those soul engine things in it. It's not enough to actually power the ship itself, but it's enough to run the teleporter. I hear that
Fascinating.
I hear the Berulians turned one of those into a bomb, and that's what killed Tin, and a whole thousands of other people, from what I heard.
Apprentice,
Yes.
Apprentice, send me a message.
What about the message?
Send me a message. I do not currently have send message prepared.
All right. What message do you want me to send?
I want you to send me a message so that I may communicate with you without prying ears.
While this is happening, Rocknar's just going to walk back to these two, crouch down in his currently giant form, and as quietly as a large half-orc can say, "Lads, I think we've entered the bone zone. This will be
Indeed.
before things get to spine tingling."
I like you.
So let's get some more cells. Shall we get some more soldiers?
Oh, yes, you can recruit. Yeah, you can recruit the prisoners recruit the prisoners to the escape. Though I don't think we need them. Though this does give me an idea. This much undead, I'm pretty sure we can overtake the ship and take it as our own.
Yes. Actually, if we free the prisoners, kill Mittens, and resurrect him as an undead dragon, then we should have more than enough.
I sincerely doubt it. I've heard rumors about Cloudwalker. He is not somebody to underestimate.
Well, sure, he has tens of thousands of people with him, but he's not going to expect an attack from the inside. Besides, this ship is the most heavily armed airship in existence. Sure, it's grounded, but it is more than capable of defending itself against anything else in the air.
Since it appears that you have come to the same conclusion that we have, my thoughts is that for my mission, I think an unlimited source of magic is something that shouldn't be squandered. Therefore, I'm of the impression that I, at the very least, am going to take over this ship.
That sounds
Well,
like
you'll need a
great
captain
idea.
that can sail. You'll need a captain who can sail her.
I have
the pirate captain that's with you raises her hand and is like, "I've piloted a ship before. I can pilot this one. It can't move,
As have
though."
I.
Then I guess, as the pirates say, welcome to the crew, helmsman.
Yay! Also, Master. So I did hear Cloudwalker say where we can get some more power to get this ship to actually move. So supposedly the island where the finger of Captain Dew is located. He doesn't actually have the finger on him. Supposedly there's another one of those soul generators there that should be enough to power the rest of the ship.
I've heard of the power of such fingers. I think they would indeed be advantageous to my plan.
I think I just made this 100 times more difficult for the party. Oh, God.
It's been about a minute by now.
What?
Has it been a minute?
Yeah. It's been about.
I am now normal sized again.
Okay. Normal size Ragnar. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Send your skeletons around. Tell them that everyone has the choice to leave, join, or die.
It shall be done, master. Shall I show you to the prison and then to the teleporter so we may take over the ship and
Wait,
acquire our undead dragon?
We shall.
If you would permit me,
Yeah.
may I speak to the prisoners to try and get them to join?
hold on a
It's
minute.
best to have a bit more of a friendly, fluffy face than a scowling one. No offense.
How long did you say you were doing this for? Again, I'm talking to the apprentice.
I've had control of these undead for a month. As I said before, I've been using the unlimited magic supply from the teleporter to help maintain this many undead.
Then how?
In theory, a master necromancer,
No, it's not that. How did you go unnoticed for so long?
Oh, Cloudwalker has completely abandoned this floor. Really the only thing he keeps down here of anything worth to him is mittens, which keeps anything at bay. Then there is his personal slaves, which are guarded by a force field, which should be taken down once we turn off the prison cells.
This Captain Dew, Captain Cloudwalker, describe him.
Well, he's a air genasi, about 16 years old. Recently discovered women, and has a lot of female slaves. And
I hate him already.
apparently he had a goblin fetish, and that's why this area is infested with goblins.
Irrelevant. Do you think he can? His interests are irrelevant. Do you think it'll be possible to sway him?
I don't know. It depends on your intentions, Master. He's a pirate at heart. As long as he's allowed to raid and pillage.
He shall join our cause, or he shall die.
Then you think you don't. I'm surprised you haven't even heard about this guy yet. The guy is dangerous, and
So
I'm
what?
actually.
He has more pirates under his command than any standing army in the Shattered Kingdom. So what?
He shall join my cause, or he shall die. Doesn't matter if he's the great Khan, for God's sakes.
Who?
Hey, wait a minute. There is no one more powerful than the Khan.
Currently.
I resent that implication. This has gone on far enough.
Do you really want to fight us amongst an army of undead?
I think I should make it very clear to you, soldier of the Khan. Your life means very little to me. So, I'll give you the same choice as everyone else. Join, leave, or die.
The soldiers of the Khan, taking you up on your offer, are going to leave. Because they do still owe allegiance to the Khan first. Do you do anything to stop them?
Hold one moment. How are you planning to leave here?
We have like one teleportation charge left. Um, it's some technology that we made that the Khan gave us back home.
May I
Um,
see it?
yeah. They hand you what looks like a green crystal ball. Um, that allows you to teleport anywhere that either you or one of your undead has been in the past.
This is the one you have.
Yes, that is. Well, we have four, technically, but one for each of us to use once.
You surrender all four of them, and then you shall leave.
They surrender all four to Darius, and we'll find a ship and we'll leave.
Good.
Well, we leave in peace. Do not expect the Khan to take this lightly.
Noted.
Don't worry, we're gonna kill the dragon anyway.
Well, then we might not be too much of an issue for you. Have you heard
How much do you know about me and my plan?
little and less we know just the plan of the Khan, and you are helping further it with your actions?
Does the Khan know of me?
He will soon enough.
Will he now?
Well, once you've killed the dragon.
Kill him.
Well, once you kill the dragon, that'll fulfill the second part of the prophecy. Then it shall be upon us followers to fulfill the third. And then the Khan shall rise once more into the world.
Noted. Apprentice, I think it's in our best interest that the Khan knows as little of us as possible, don't you think?
Yes, yes, master. What are your orders?
Kill the Khan members.
And at that, like hundreds of rifle shots are heard as the Khan soldiers are gunned down by the undead. And the apprentice just lets out like a kind of laugh as the soldiers of the Khan are just like riddled with bullet holes and fall to the ground dead.
Ugh.
We shall do great things.
The pirates who've seen this are just like bowing to Darius now. Like, we'll follow you, sir. Like, we mean you no harm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Master, shall we go to the prison? I'm sure we'll find some willing recruits there, and those less willing, more meat for our army.
Sounds excellent.
Allow me to talk to them and try and convince more of them. Again, people respond more to a friendly, fluffy face than a scowl. No offense.
Okay,
Your feelings are irrelevant to me, but if you insist.
Alright, what were you gonna
I'm
say?
just saying it's more likely to join willingly than
Alright, what were you gonna say there, Lance?
and then just a direct threat of going leave or die. Never underestimates the power of the power of the well-spoken words.
Alright, at this point, I'm just gonna close the turd order, because at this point, you guys have basically won. Like,
You have won your impossible challenge.
yes, because I didn't design this well enough, and now you have a massive army of undead. Alright, do you guys make your way to the prison now?
honestly, I think the biggest.
Yes, we make our way to the prison now.
Alright, Lance, what were you saying?
I think the biggest thing you didn't think of is the necromancer.
Yep.
And the necromancer and a bard.
I've accidentally created a bigger threat.
Yes.
You created another faction in this war, in this pretty much
Yeah.
Game of
You've created this like
war.
third faction that's potentially could lay waste to the Shattered Kingdoms.
Um, but come on, even I'm still kind of just confused on how, like, even is Cloudwalker very really that arrogant of not knowing what's going on down here? He's got
Yes.
he's got to know something's going on.
Well, the necromancer here has kept a low profile and has really only resurrected dead as they've died going through the maze, and as dead slaves have been dumped down here. She's kept mainly to one room, which is big enough for all the undead, and basically hid there as she grew in strength, and just generally speaking, lack of attempts to actually kill Cloudwalker or anything like that allowed her to remain mostly unnoticed.
And what about the captain's reaction to all this?
The captain's all for it. This is adventure. She's no longer having to sit on her ass. And she's
So-
one of the pirate captains that isn't 100% behind Cloudwalker.
What is the importance of the dragon to the prophecy?
Basically, kill a dragon is the second step. Third step is willing sacrifice by the followers of the Khan or something like that. So basically,
Yeah, so you just wait. I thought Ignis was the dragon supposed to be killed.
didn't specifically state Ignis. Ignis was originally going to be the dragon killed, but considering there is now going to be a third faction that could be a big threat to the Shattered Kingdoms,
Unless-
I think we might need Ignis alive to help the party. Just saying. Just given the fact that there's now 2 necromancers who have access to an unlimited supply of magic, and eventually a mobile fortress capable of housing like well over 100,000 people or undead. So, massive.
Well, probably
power.
will end up being a combination of the two.
Yes.
Yeah, I think just saying that putting in a fortress with unlimited magic such as this was a bad idea.
Yes.
Maybe it's like
Yes, it was definitely a bad idea, and I didn't recognize that a necromancer being here would be that big of a threat. But they do still have to actually get the power source, and that might be the where the party comes in. Denies them that power source. That's the only one within easy access, so then their fortress is stuck in the middle of nowhere, able to defend itself but not really go anywhere. So in theory, Earth the party, the main party, there's a lot more weight on your shoulders.
The party probably won't be as big of a threat as you think. My guy's plan is eternal life. He wishes
And
to.
my plan is just to sail around free and unburdened.
My guy's plan is eternal life. If the party doesn't threaten that, or is deemed to be a threat to that,
Yeah.
maybe they won't have to die. I'm not trying to conquer the world.
Yeah. So then
Just
you're probably not that big of a threat then.
I'm not trying to conquer the world, just conquer death.
okay,
Yeah.
that's
And I'm not out to conquer the world either. I'm just out to have adventures, sailing out on the skies and the seas.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
and
then
I'm
this
just
isn't as
informed
big
as
of a
well.
threat then. It's just there's now a massive ship that's either going to be sitting around in the middle of nowhere with tens of thousands of undead on it, or a ship flying around with tens of thousands of undead on it that is just floating around, going wherever Darius decides to go.
Okay. So the dragon is basically dead right now.
Yes,
matter
the dragon's basically dead no matter what. So I am going to do this. Move the view towards the prison here. Let me move.
Is it?
Yeah, let's move. I think this is the party here. This is the prison with all of the prisoners that are being held. If you guys can see.
And I know I'm sorry about this again, but it just feels it's just killing a single dragon just seems a little bit too easy. It's gotta be something like special to.
Yeah, well, let's go with Kill Ignis then. It'll still be Kill Ignis. So.
Okay, that kind of makes it a little better because
Yeah.
second prophecy just.
Yeah, we'll go with Kill Ignis.
Or,
Yeah, if just killing a dragon at any point, does it have to be in order?
Yes, it does have to be in order.
Okay, then yeah, the party didn't. Yeah, the old heroes and accident didn't play a part in the failed ritual because the old party did kill a dragon.
Yes. So the it does have to be in order. So then the bomb in the Confederacy was 1. Killing Ignis will be 2. Shit. And then the Khan followers don't know that killing that dragon isn't good enough for 2, so that might cause issues for them.
That kind of comforts me a little bit more because a prophecy, the second prophecy, part of the prophecy is completed without either of us knowing quite yet. So
Yeah. So yeah, well, it'll be Kill Ignis. So that way the main party will actually have a chance to stop it and know that it's going to be happening. But yeah, you guys are in the prison now. There's like tens of people in here from various kingdoms. There's some soldiers from the Confederacy who are here to try and assassinate Cloudwalker. There's some people from Nolave who were captured. There was some soldiers of the Khan that were captured. There is some of the succubus people that were captured, some of the undead, and some Berulian soldiers that were captured. So, Bard, what do you say to these people to try
and I would like to actually help too. So I'm giving the help action.
Okay. Here we go. Prisoners upon this ship, I do not know where you come from, or why you fight, or why you are here. I do know you do not belong here. Trapped in cells like birds in a cage. And none of us did. And so, I now beseech you, all of you, to fight beside us, at least for this one time. Together, to take this ship as our own, and free ourselves and each other. I do not know if you will stay after this, but you are welcome to. And those who do will have life of adventure and freedom. What do you say? For freedom!
Freedom! Freedom! They start chanting. Even the pirates who are guarding these prisoners are chanting, like, freedom! Freedom!
And with that, I'll hit the switch to release the prisoners.
Alright, all the
For
prisoners
me,
are
my
free.
brothers!
And they all start running out of the cells. The Confederacy soldiers are making their way to another teleporter that they're going to use to try and get to Cloudwalker. And if you guys want to kill the dragon, which is basically just dead at this point, the teleporter is right here is the teleporter. So you're able to get a few people through it at a time. The teleporter teleports you all the way over slaughter a few more goblins, add them to your army, and then you head over to reveal area. Then you head over to Mitten's quarters and slay the dragon.
What type of dragon was it supposed to be in?
Ancient red dragon.
Ah,
The most deadly.
Yep, and I buffed its stats too.
well, the most deadly to chromatics. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure some metallics are more deadly.
Maybe it's going to be pretty much still a hard fight, but maybe
Yeah,
it's just
either
like how
way,
many-
we win. Just
Yeah,
based on
but-
how many people we have. Also, I do also have infinite magic from the portal right now, right? The teleporter?
Sorry? What?
I have infinite magic from the teleporter right now, the
Yep.
same as the necromancers, right?
Yep, you just have
And
to
yeah,
be...
then I do that and keep people alive and empowered. And they just keep fleeing by holy spells empowered by the teleporter.
Yep, you just have to be within, like, 20 feet of the teleporter, though, is the only, caveat.
But even
Well,
still,
actually,
there's
you can go, like, 20 feet, charges your spells, then leave, and then come back when you need more spells, but you would have to be within 20 feet of it to recharge your spells.
how many
Well, I
casualties?
know Misty Step, so that makes it pretty easy to get back and forth.
So there's got to be some good amount of casualties, making it easier for the party when we do face them.
Yeah, we may,
Certainly it's going to be an overtime, but I'm definitely going to be keeping the living alive. I sadly cannot do anything for the dead.
that's
I mean, I can keep
the...
people from dying. I can't do anything to keep the revive the dead.
Yeah.
So shall we roll just to see how many casualties they're going to be? What percentage of casualties they're going to be, or
Yeah, let's see, like, what percentage of your army dies fighting this dragon.
terms of
D100?
casualty?
So roll a d100.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. 16% of your army dies fighting this
And
dragon.
let's say that most of that's the undead skeletons and such.
Yes.
Because I'd be able to keep the living alive.
Yeah, so about
So
16%.
infinite magic, life domain cleric.
So probably about, like, 30 or so undead are killed, slaying this dragon.
Okay, comforts me a little bit.
Yes, but you do realize that the undead and the prisoners are going to end up going on a killing spree here and adding more corpses to add to that.
Oh crap!
And which I shall inform them that they are to stay under my control and follow me, or leave, or die. If the con soldiers can either join me or die. No choice for them.
About half of them choose to join you, half of them die. Actually, no, I'm going to say 3/4 of them die, 1/4 joins you. So yeah,
Do we kill the dragon and take over the ship?
Yep, you kill a dragon, take over the ship, and maybe I'll have to decide if Cloudwalker manages to escape or not. But the ship is currently in your hands. It cannot move, unfortunately, without the power supply, which you'll have to race against the party to grab. And I may change the timeline just a little bit, just to include a few things. So I might say that this happens like right after the main party was to arrive on the ship. So like the main party has been on the ship for like a day before this happens. So it'll be next session, depending on how far we get, the next party will be trying to rush off the ship to beat you to the power source.
Oh, we just want the power source. They can keep the fingers.
Yeah, but do you think that they want you to have that power source and then have mobility to?
Oh, that's up to the party
Yeah, I
Maybe
guess
and
that's
how
true.
and how and how we can present ourselves to ourselves.
All
Yeah.
right, let's inform. Hold on, let's
Yeah.
Meanwhile, here's Ragnar's part in all of this. He
Uh,
was summoned here through the Rune of Displacement. Basically, multi-dimensional adventurers for hire. Specifically, let's say it was Cloudwalker who summoned Ragnar to go through the maze, and if he succeeded, he finished the job.
Yep. And Ragnar succeeded in that.
Ragnar has the ability to go home, but he's going to go ahead and leave something behind for your party
Yeah.
specifically. He's going to find a quiet place, somewhere relatively safe and out of line of sight from the undead and pirates and con soldiers and whatnot, and leave a rune of displacement. If the party is lucky and finds it,
Yeah.
they may summon Ragnar for a job.
Yay.
Especially since he doesn't exactly like how there's now a giant undead army in a world away from his, but knowing his luck, they could very well likely spill into his world.
Yes. Alright. So what is everyone's thoughts on this turn of events? This is definitely not how I thought the session would go.
Us or our characters?
Both.
With me, it's with this. Yeah, me as a player. Oh my gosh, what have we done?
Yeah.
Yep. Same.
As for Seeky Clothorn, it's with us. Yes, a mighty crew to sail the skies and seas with.
Yeah, same for my character, player and character. Actually, my character is just basically an informant, not.
Oh yeah, so then he can pass along his information to the organization about the
Oh yeah.
actions of the necromancer.
Yep.
Me as a player, what have you guys done to your world? Ragnar? Yeah, no, this ain't good. Just gonna leave this here where it's goody two-shoes adventurers can find this while I go back to my seven seas, my life, and maybe get called back to stop the problem.
Honestly, I think our main characters are going to still going to try and stop it at first.
Yeah.
Going to basically try to stop it because one, it's an army of undead. So
Yeah.
First-
Well, I mean, to be
first
fair,
impression, not so good, especially what's going on with the prophecy.
yeah.
Well, it's very likely that you guys might come in conflict with the players. My guy might come in contact with the party because
Oh yeah.
his plan is twofold: stop his ability to die, then stop his ability to be killed. Those might sound like the same thing, but those are two different things entirely.
So,
The first
unlock
is,
the power of becoming a lich, I assume.
or some other means to immortality. The second is basically anything that has the ability to kill me, make not able to be able to kill me.
Mm.
Either by collecting it and hoarding it, or by destroying it.
Well, I hate to be that guy, but I think the fingers of Captain Dew could literally solve both of those goals.
Which is why which is why I think my guy would be very interested in these fingers.
Yes. And timeline-wise, it hasn't happened in the main campaign yet, but the main party, you know where they are right now?
They're on the ship, aren't they?
Yes, they are on the ship. They're on the ship while this shit's going down. Because Cloudwalker's testing out this shit last minute. And, yeah, everything's going to shit. And then there'll be a race to see who gets the power source. If the party gets it, they'll basically ground Cloudwalker's ship, but, Darius will still have access to some smaller ships that he could send out. But the majority of his forces would be stuck on the main ship. If Darius gets the power source, he basically has that massive airship that would probably still move very slowly, even though it has that power source. But he
Honestly,
would have a mobile fortress.
honestly, I think the old heroes will also try to see if they can actually stop it as well.
Yeah, I think it's all hands on deck now. We've created an even bigger threat.
No. We created a bigger threat.
Yeah, we created a bigger threat.
No. We, the players, created a bigger threat than you imagined.
Yep. Well, I
You let
originally
me-
thought all of you would die.
You let me do this.
Yes, I did.
You let all of us do this.
Yes.
There's one specific line which I think completely doomed this campaign.
Yeah.
It's
Which line?
receive a message spell from someone I do not know saying, quote, "A fellow necromancer, have room for a partner," and thus the campaign was over.
Meanwhile, Rocknar. Oh hell no!
Yeah, honestly, as Rial's not going to be part of this. He's going to actually
Well,
Go
he
to
could
Facebook.
still, like, feign allegiance so he can keep the Confederacy and, by extension, the Shattered Kingdoms informed of Darius's plans,
Oh yeah, definitely.
movements.
Here's something for you.
Because
If the DM will permit it.
my
Rocknar
character is
walks up
not
to
a good
Asriel.
person, but he's not a
Okay.
bad person either. He's
Hold on, what's going on?
So Rocknar walks up to Asriel. You. Passes you a stone. Keep me informed on anything bizarre.
definitely. See if you can also get some help too.
I'll
Because I think
try. Goes
Yes,
ahead,
I
puts
think
up
we're
his
seeing
arm. A
possibly
tattoo upon the back of his hand, glowing a faint purple, sort of looking like a displacer beast, and a portal opens. Well, job's done. Walks through the portal closes.
Any chance that I could see this?
Oh no, the portal is very obvious. Like, just it fucking appears out of nowhere as he puts out his arm.
And, yeah, what are you doing when you see that? What's your name?
Ezekiel Clawthorn.
Yeah, Clawthorn. What is your reaction to that, seeing that portal?
What's going on over here? Like, before he can step through, what's going on over here?
Job's done, going home.
All right. If you're ever in the neighborhood, let me know. I'll offer out my clawed hand to him.
I shake it. Call upon the mark of the displacer, and you might get me as a call. Who knows?
and when
I'll keep that in mind. The
Rocknar
waves and the waves become the wind at your back.
Aye. It may crack and not swallow your ship whole.
Actually, now
Thanks, and I'll wave to him as he leaves. Leaving the kind of letting the party on good terms with him.
Alright, at that, one of the Berulian soldiers that were captured here is going to move up to Darius. Are you the one who freed us? Is this your army of undead?
It is.
And do you have room for the living amongst your army?
I have room for anyone that will swear allegiance to me.
And what do we get in return for swearing allegiance?
Not being dead.
Well, I guess that's better than anyone else has offered us. I know a few soldiers who might be willing to join. If you can secure me and some of my pals a ship to head back to the continent, we might be able to bring back some fresh recruits for you every now and again.
Sounds like an excellent idea. I'd need to secure a ship, of course, but
Yes.
having a fresh supply of recruits would be most helpful.
Yep. And those that refuse our offer, I imagine you can use as meat for your army.
They can leave, or they can die. Their choice.
Yep, we've accidentally made a new BBEG.
unless we.
Well, another one in our game of BBEGs and the party.
Yep.
So, main threats to the party at this point include a pirate king, for now, for the next 30 seconds,
Yep.
a literal Tarask army,
Yep.
a fucking undead horde, a rebellion, and whatever other cosmic horrors are going on.
I guess maybe like Loth / Nickus.
And yeah, also Lol / Nickus of that. Possibly a revolution of the elves.
But I think the gods need to send another asteroid down, like they did originally to the Empire.
Just like send it down onto Cloudwalker's ship. I think the gods have sworn off of that though. They're like, yeah, we did that once, it didn't go well, let's not.
Yeah,
So it went well for a while.
It was fine for like 90 seconds.
honestly,
Then it all turned to shit.
Yes.
About 1,000 years.
maybe from
It's
the
with this kind of it worked. It worked for a bit. It was a temporary solution.
for the next session when it's our main character's ID turns that you actually sent that with the informant an army will be coming to stop Darius becoming a bigger threat
Yeah.
than he is right now.
I feel like somebody is probably gonna have to try and stop Darius before he grows too much in power.
Exactly. I think next session an army comes and by now Cloudwalker should know about this.
Yeah, Cloudwalker is definitely gonna know about it. There's going to be a battle on the ship. The party is probably gonna use that, I assume, to try and make sure that they get the power source out of the equation, deny it to Darius, as that seems like the way of the long-term goal of thwarting his plans. Or I guess they could try and kill him now, while he's.
Or if they can get both power sources and get them away, then no army for him to maintain.
Yeah, I guess if they destroy both power sources, he's gonna be on a ship with tens of thousands of undead, no way off, and he's not gonna be able to control them.
That would certainly slow me down.
Yes, that would definitely slow you down.
I might
Well,
need
I
to
think you would
reduce.
die on that one.
I would have to reduce my army at the very least.
Yes. Madeline is going to come into this and be like, what the hell happened here?
I leave for 5 minutes.
That's why I did the two messages there. So, with no context, she knows something big went down.
Yeah, I leave for 5 minutes, and you do what?
Yeah. So I'm guessing with the informant, there's going to be an army coming to help. Really.
Eventually,
Maybe
there'll be some form of force sent to try and stop Darius.
Hey, it's your campaign. It's your choice.
Yes, although, just, an FYI, the forces of the Khan, they're gonna be invading very shortly. So the availability of forces is up for debate. Currently.
Although I would like to say, currently, you
Yeah.
have you have the army of the Khans, a nearly unstoppable force.
Yes.
You also have a guy who every time someone dies, you get that literally death makes me stronger.
So
And wants to
point
stop
you in
all
the direction of
and
Khan.
stops all wants to stop all possible threats towards my possible mortality.
Yeah, just point you in the direction of the Khan, and the issue will sort itself out. Probably
If you
give
can,
everyone a
if
few
you can
years.
convince me that the Khans are a threat, which won't take much convincing, your
Yeah.
problem might go away.
Yeah,
Yep.
true.
That is very much true.
In fact, it could actually weaken the con.
This
army.
has. I will say this.
Potential.
This has kind of gotten out of hand really fast.
Yes. Considering this was supposed to be a suicide mission.
You still recording?
Yeah, yes, I can stop.
Okay, so maybe actually make